Hey everyone, how's it going? All right. Okay. How you all doing again? All right. Oh boy, yesterday and today have definitely been 2 long days. Good journey for that. I use Leonardo AI, which works surprisingly well. So yeah, that was pretty good. Vai lá deitar. Eu tenho que trabalhar, bebê. Vá, vai. Deita lá. Vai, deita. So yeah. Okay. But there you am. Ooh. I mean, I still had like technically 4 hours. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do like 2 hours, and that should be hopefully enough. But let's see. Honestly, I think I've decided that nope, I'm not gonna do the sounds just because. Yeah. Just muted. Am I muted? Nope. Nope. I think it's fine. What you do in the gap between the stream? Oh, basically just generate the image, and I prepared the page to upload, so I made a build, and yeah, basically just set up those things. I actually tried making a web build, and suddenly it does not work very well because the highlight effect that I'm using for the build sockets, that one for some reason that render effect does not work on web, which sucks. So basically over here, this one, and if I can't really see the sockets, then it kind of makes the game super hard to play because I can't connect them perfectly. So suddenly it seems like I can only do a Windows build and not a web build because yeah, without that the game won't quite work out. Yeah. Yep, game jam. Yep, it is this weekend. It's a 48-hour jam. Yeah. Thumbnail already start image. This was made in Leonardo.ai, which is my favorite AI image generation tool. It works much better than like ChatGPT, so yeah, that one seems to work quite nice. Yep, I definitely did. I did write that, so yeah, it does say that. So yep. Using AI for the thumbnails because it's an excellent tool that allows me to produce better stuff than I can produce on my own. That's basically it. It's always what I say. So I used to be the one making thumbnails, and I still am the one making thumbnails. So no artists have lost their jobs because of me using AI. It is still just me using it is still just me making thumbnails, except now I have a nice tool that helps me make better thumbnails. Okay, so button feel. So on this one, let me implement I pointer enter event handler. And then I've got actually not a serialized field because it's on the same thing, so probably put it away. So I've got private player, player, that's it. So the player, player, I've got this guy right here. So this one, get component of type player. And then on this guy right here, when I've got the pointer event handler, let us do that. So on this one, go into the player.play feedbacks, just like this. That should make the nice little mouse over, which should be fun. G-shirt, yeah, pretty nice shirt. Quite like this one. Majin Vegeta, that looks cool. Okay, that is the, yep, that's a field F. That's the feedbacks. I don't know what the means, but yeah, that's it is indeed the feel asset. So let me get the button feel. Where's my button feel? Button feel, there you go. So just place that one and that should work automatically. So let's see if that one does set up. There you go. That okay, that's strange. Oh, no, it isn't strange. It's because the target is the same. So over here on the quit, I gotta modify over there the target. Yeah, it's not the play button. This one is the quit button. So there you go. The target is self. So yeah. You have any way to train to use the keyboard navigation shortcuts? Just write a lot of code, make a lot of games. That's really it. There's no secret to it. So yeah, for the most part, that's really it. Okay, let me play with it a little bit more. So let's go with another feedback. Let's go with the UI image. No, let's go with game object. Where's the game object? Set active. but I can't then set it as inactive. Okay, so let me actually do this slightly differently. So that's the mouse over MF player, and then the mouse out MF player. And this one is going to be a serialized field so that I can drag them. That way I can have different things on mouse over and on mouse out. So I've got the I pointer enter, I pointer exit handler. I've got both these on mouse over, and over here the on mouse out. Mouse out MF player. Okay, so that way I can have two of them. So over here I can do a new one, feel mouse over, and basically the mouse over is gonna be this guy right here. So let me copy this one. So copy this component, get rid of this component, then let's go inside that one, feel mouse over, and let's paste this component. So this is a squash and stretch, and let me also have a UI image alpha fill material. What? There's no image color? That's strange. Okay, that's a bit weird. Is this the color? Color over time? Does it become white? Oh, that's it. Oh, okay. Okay, so it does change over time. All right, that's good. That's good, I think. So let's start off with the blue and then with that. Will this work like I think it will work? That's interesting. And actually over here, let me make sure to add the null conditional operator. Otherwise, this whole thing is going to break. And I don't want it to break. So let's see. On the play button, so I've got that one on mouse over feel. Yeah, just like this. Let's see if that one does work. It does work. That is good. So now I just need the mouse out. Okay, so that's the mouse over. So that's on the mouse out. And on mouse out, no squash and stretch, just the image, and it's basically inverted. So it basically starts from that one and becomes blue. Blue, dabba-dee, dabba-die. That's a fun song. Okay, so like this, put it over there. And this one, get rid of this squash and stretch, put the mouse over, put the mouse out. And on this one, put the mouse over, that's already done, and put the mouse out like that. And I just need to make sure that over there on the target image, it is gonna be this one. So that one, it is, no, not the play button, it is the quit button. And for the squash and stretch, not the play button, it is the quit button. That's a bit annoying having to drag this, but yep, there you go. Like that it works. Yep, this is the feel asset. It is a really awesome asset that I highly recommend. So text animator, I'm also going to be using that in a little bit, but this one is feel, which is a real awesome asset that I highly recommend, and I do have an asset review on it if you have no idea what it does. Feel, where is feel? Oh, there you go, it's this one right here. This game from boring to awesome. So if you don't know how feel, any free good assets, I mean, you've got do tween on the SSR, which that's basically what feel is, it's a tweening library. So if you want something, you obviously need to build yourself quite a bit more, but if you want, you've got do tween over here, a free tweening library. So yeah, basically the things that I'm doing here, you can tween them, but yeah, obviously using something like feel makes it quite a bit easier. Look at that, I can very easily just set up these nice effects. There you go, look at that, that looks cool. So now the buttons are a bit more interesting as opposed to that. So yeah, again, you can do these effects with tweening. You just need to tween that squash and stretch effect, so that's just a tween on the X and then the Y. And for the color, same thing, just tweening between different colors. So yeah, you can definitely do that. So with a free tweening library, you can do this, but yeah, using this makes it quite a bit easier. I'm catching you live. Thanks for the amazing videos. Oh, thanks for being here live. That is cool. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate the price. Well, I don't think I'm saying anything on NDA, but I would say this month has Black Friday. So if you want to buy some assets that you don't have, I would say wait for maybe 1 to 2 weeks, and maybe they won't be 50% off. I mean, you know, Black Friday happens all the time, and both Feel and Text Animator, these are some of the best, absolutely excellent tools. So yeah, these will definitely be on discount. They are always on discount. So yeah, wait for Black Friday and you can get that done. You can get it done for half the price, which is definitely worthwhile. And then you can use it nonstop, yeah, for 25 bucks. That is pretty good. Oh, the $25 sale that just happened. Oh yeah, it had some interesting things. That was nice. Okay. Why are you not using hot reload? What do you mean? I am using. Actually, right now it's disabled, but yeah, I am using it. Use prime tween now. Oh yeah, that's another one. I don't know which one of those is different. Thanks for making Unity run faster. By the buffering that happens every time you save a script. Well, for example, hot reload. That is great, because that basically compounds in the background, so that is quite helpful. I'd love to see all the Unity features that WebGL can't handle. Oh, that would actually be a good one. I don't actually know all of the limitations, but yeah. But yeah, this was an annoying one, because yeah, the game kind of needs that little visibility, and apparently the render feature that I'm using does not run in WebGL, which is quite annoying, because I really need that. I really need that. That was supposed to be 2 to mine. No time to mine. No time to mine. Oh yeah, right, there's an extra 2 in there. Honestly, I didn't even notice that. I guess I need to remove that, because yeah, it's no time to mine. No time to mine. Okay. That also works. Okay, let me see if I can move. Honestly, I didn't even see that. I literally did not see that whatsoever. That's funny. That is funny. Wait, is it this? No, that one is still... These are all the same, right? Yeah, I think these are all the same. So let me just merge them all. And I guess these are not being used. So over there, yeah. Because yeah, there's an extra 2 over there, which shouldn't be there. Let's see if this one can fix it. Usually Photoshop is very good at fixing holes, but I don't know, because the hole does have the corner of a letter. So let's see if it fixes it correctly or not. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Look at that. That is pretty impressive. That looks bad. That looks okay. But yeah, I think the first one looks quite nice. Yeah, no time to mine. There you go. There's no longer a 2-2. No time to mine. No, just no time to mine. There you go. So, just a quick fix, and it is fixed. So yeah, thank you. Oh, thanks for the super thanks. It really sucks how the overlay is not working because the whole thing, that really sucks. So thanks so much. Hope you come in. Thank you. Recommendations: get back on Unity. Let's use 2018. Okay, that was a while ago. The new input management system is throwing me off. If you specifically want to learn about the new input system, then you can watch my video, which the video is a bit old, but as far as I know, it is still very much up to date. I mean, it's been like, what, like 2 months since I last used the input system, and yep, everything still works exactly the same. So yeah, and then if you want more specifically, free courses. Is that the one? I think that is a link. Nope, that's not. What did I... cmonkey.com. No, not .com, .co. Yep, there you go. So if you haven't seen anything since 2018, then these two would be completely new. So if you want a nice beginner course from start to finish, you can take either this one, that is the 3D Kitchen Chaos game, that is really cool, or this one that I just made like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, making a nice beginner 2D game. So yeah, either one of these is a really great beginner starting point. And if you want to learn more about the language itself, this one's really great. So these 3, really awesome for complete beginners. If you go through those, you will definitely get an insane amount of knowledge by the end. So yeah, that is awesome. Yeah. So much for your free courses. Nice. Already helped me a lot. You're a good teacher. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad my videos have helped you. Yeah. You watch Get Them In videos. Yep, every once in a while I do watch. Really awesome channel. Looks really cool. Yeah. I started my first game several months ago. That is cool. This helped me a lot. Get used to Unity. Awesome. Hey, I'm glad my videos have helped you. Thank you. That is cool. Could use this background music for the game and change the play speed based on health. Okay, that would be interesting. Although since the health goes down quite quickly, I don't know if that would become quite annoying very quickly. Probably. Anyways, okay, so let me use the text animator. I guess the issue with text animator is that you probably don't want to... Oh, actually, let me see something. Let me see if one thing is doable or not. Because I can add the text animator over here. Preview and edit mode. Okay, let me add the behavior. I think it's a behavior, right? The wiggle. Is that the one? Yeah, there you go. But how do you set the thing? Wiggle amplitude equals 0.1. Is that it? Oh crap, now I gotta remember how does this work out. I gotta go into text animator. Text animator, let me read the quick start quickly. Because I very much need rain text effects. Nope, that's not what I want. Oh. How do I find all the ones? So yeah, that's a quick start, which is very, very easy. Okay, I guess I gotta look into the online documentation in order to figure out how the whole thing works. Because yeah, I don't remember how do I add the parameters on the things. Look at all these awesome games that use text animator. That is so cool. That is so cool. Add effects. There you go. The modifiers. That's what I want. That's what I want. Yeah, so it is the A. So wiggle A and F. So over here on the text, or the... So I did put the wiggle A equals... Maybe I can't put 0.1? Wait, what? I just wrote it and it vanished? Okay, okay, yeah, that's very intense. Okay, so it was working, actually. It was actually working. I gotta basically click away in order to make that one like that. Okay, so that's good. Now, the thing that I want is to see if I can enable and disable a thing. So over here on Feel Mouse Over, can I enable or disable a component? I actually don't know if I can. So feedback, game object, enable behavior, maybe? The target behavior be set. What is a behavior? It's an object? Okay, so I go into that one. Okay. Enable target mono behavior. Okay, so perhaps if I unlock it and I go straight into this guy and I open the properties on this guy, can I drag this script directly and can I basically enable and disable it? So on the, not this one, on the feel, that's what I want. This one right here. So I've got the Text Mesh Pro and I've got the text animator. Can I drag this one? Okay, so maybe that's, okay, maybe that works. So let's set it to enabled. And then on the mouse out, let's add the same thing. So game object, enable behavior. And the behavior is going to be, so I gotta unlock this so that I can go into this guy right here. Grab the text animator. I actually don't know if this is going to work, but let's see. Set on play, and this one is disabled. Okay. On the mouse out, I disable it. On mouse over, I enable it. There you go. Okay. So let's see if this works. Just for fun. Oh, something happened. A null reference. Why do you got a null reference? Okay, that's a bit strange. Are you getting null reference? Is because, oh, because I got an extra target behavior. Okay, that was it. Okay, but yeah, that does seem to work. I mean, it does get a little bit bigger, but yeah, so just get rid of that one. And yeah, that actually works quite nicely. So I can disable this one. And yeah, just adds a little bit more extra over there. Oh, if I disable it, then it doesn't show up. So that's a bit strange. Okay, so fine, let's enable it. And then I want to disable it. Disappearances, I don't want any disappearances. Behaviors, all these behaviors. So technically over here I can set it on init and set it to disabled. If I do this, this should start and disable right away. But then it shows up as invisible. So that's a bit annoying. Can I disable after X amount of time? So I guess let me duplicate this one. I can perhaps duplicate this one, and for this one, set it with some delay, initial delay of 0.1f, and that should be enough. So over here on this one, so on init, you start off with it disabled. Let's see if that works. Let's see if that works. No, why is that one doing that? Wait, yeah, no, it is working. Okay. So maybe on this one, maybe I can add a bit of a bigger delay and try to see what happens after that. Because help me out a lot in learning in general. Nice. One thing that I struggle with is debugging. Do you have any plans to make a debugging course or a long-form video on it? I mean, my recent problem-solving course is sort of on that topic. Sort of all about learning how to debug, learning how to solve problems. So yeah, which by the way, I'm actually planning to open up slots, more slots tomorrow. So if any of you are interested, then stay tuned. But yeah, so for debugging. Otherwise, yeah, I just say basically, it's basically what I say here, which is the only way to gain this course is basically to do it. So yeah. Yeah, I cannot force feed you the knowledge that I have. You need to put in the effort yourself. You need to write a ton of code and solve a ton of problems, which is exactly what this course provides. So yeah, if you want to gain that, if you want to get better at problem solving, if you want to get better at that kind of skill, then you do need to basically... Why is this hiding? I don't get it. I don't get it why this guy is hiding. Because it takes like a while, but then it shows up. Why are you taking... I don't get it. I do not get it. So after 5 seconds... Why does it just disappear right away? If I enable this in any way, shape, or form, it just disappears the text. I enable it, and now I initialize it, and it stops. But if I keep this one open, why is it hiding? Okay, that is driving me crazy, but anyways, okay, so I'm gonna basically just ignore that. So anyways, I'm gonna ignore that. So that was worth a shot, but anyways, I guess like this, let's do that. That is a play, that, and yeah, I guess I'll just stop it from removing it, so don't disable the behavior, so it just stays active all the time, pretty much, yeah. That's a nice text animator, like this. Maybe moving a little bit too much, so on the amplitude, make it a tiny bit smaller. So for the wiggle, yeah, just 0.1f Just a very slight wiggle. So your question, why do you use light mode? I find whenever I use for longer than 30 minutes, my eyes start to hurt. Well, for me, it's literally the opposite. If I use dark mode, then after 10 minutes, I get a massive headache, so I cannot use dark mode. So yep, my eyes cannot focus on white letters on a dark background. That gets me all messed up. So yep, I have to use light mode, otherwise it does not work. Okay, so in terms of crucial things that I still need to do. The upgrade visuals, yep, text animator I'm starting to use, feel. So yeah, it's really just the upgrade visuals that I gotta somehow figure out a way of doing this. Oh, I really don't want to do this. I really dislike anything to do with art. So I definitely do not want to do this, but I kind of have to do this. So yeah, I guess let me figure out how on earth am I gonna do this. I can just put an image on it, of course, but actually I did see a background. Didn't I see a background? I did see a background. So I put a quad, and let me go on the materials. Let me make a new material background, and there was a really interesting background that I saw. On the... Oh, these look good. Could these be interesting? Maybe. Background. Let me use this one. Let's rotate it upwards. Now put it 0, 0, and make it quite a lot bigger. Okay, that could be an interesting look. Although now it's looking too intense. Okay, no. Nope. Okay, so it seems like this, it has to be like this. But yeah, okay, so at least I like this background. At least I think that looks kind of good. These films before only good for quick, small. It's hard to debug, optimize, and control. Is it? Because I used it quite a lot in my game, Dinky Gardens, and it worked out really nice. I really enjoyed working with it, so I definitely did not have those kinds of issues. So Feel has definitely been one of the better assets that I've ever used, and continues to be really awesome. Gonna do button, background, what did I call it? Or I didn't call it, the, I guess there are these, which are slightly like that. I guess these can be quite nice. Oh, actually like this with a slight glow kind of looks good. I guess like this looks a bit interesting. Continue, and then a bit wider and put it right on the center. Then for the continue, let's add the text animator. And over here for appearances, none. For disappearances, also none. And for behaviors, let's put 1. Let's put the wiggle, A equals 0.1 and F equals 1. Yep, there you go. Okay, that looks good. Now let's go actually into the main menu so I can grab those two. Main menu, play button. Let's grab these two right here. Let's go on the game scene, not the game scene, on the upgrade scene. Let's go inside the button, and inside this guy right here, let's drop these two. Let's reset direct transfer on those. Okay, so I've got to set the image. Let's set the image, and I can't set the image, can I? Nope. For the squash and stretch, let's set the game button. And for the image, same thing, set the game button. And actually, do I want to modify the color on this? I don't know. So this one, let me grab that color and then transition, I guess from that one into a green. I guess that makes sense. And transition back into that one. Okay, I guess that also makes sense. So, yep, select that one. And that one. Okay, so then let me add the button feel. Okay, button feel with the mouse over and the mouse out. Okay, that should be good. I catch the stream. Interesting to see how we build this game. Thank you. Yeah. This polishing stage. Yep, definitely trying to polish. But on the upgrades and skill tree, it's literally just a simple list. The unlock system or upgrade system? Upgrade system. And literally just got an upgrade this house, so scriptable object for each upgrade, and really just got a list of the ones that have been unlocked, so really just add things onto the list. And then on the other side, like for example on the, not the belt, on the time miner, over here on this one, I've got a function, check for upgrades that runs on start, basically just goes in the upgrade system, checks, do you have the miner 1 upgrade? If so, then mine a bit faster. You've got this one, this one, this one, and so on. So yep, a very simple thing, and works out quite nicely. Look at that, that is a nice button. That looks quite a bit better than just the static button I had previously. So let's do the same thing over there onto all those buttons. So do I actually copy them? Actually, I think I might as well just copy this, right? Yeah, so let's go and actually over here, yeah, over here on the main menu, why don't I just use these buttons instead? Because this one definitely looks quite a bit better than those. Ah, crap. No, that's not what I want. So let me actually replace them. Play button. So this play and quit, get rid of both those. And this one, the play button and the quit button. The quit button is a little bit smaller. Quit button. So this one says quit, and this one actually does not have the text animator. I don't want quit to be that visible. And the play button, this one says play. So let's go play. I just need to set these, so that's the play button, that's the quit button. And like this, these buttons should be quite nice. Let's make sure they are working. And the quit, yep, there you go, works, really quit. Nope, I don't want to quit, play. And there you go, it works. Okay, great. Let's replace these two buttons. So let's go on the game scene. You program in C++. I tried it out a very long time ago, but yeah, it's been a very long time since I last did C++. So nope, right now, very much still something that I haven't done in a very long time. Okay, let's put it right there. And for the, let's see, resume button, go inside, say resume. And I've got the main menu, which is down there, and it's quite a bit smaller. So let's say 0.7 or 0.8, 0.75. This is the main menu button, and inside, let's say main menu. Okay, so let's get rid of the main menu button, get rid of the old resume button, and for these two, go inside. This one should not shake, so you don't shake, but the resume button, that one does shake. That one is good. And for the pause, do I make this one shake as well? I guess so. I guess I might as well. So let's go on the add the text animator, and same thing. Actually, why don't I just copy it? Why am I constantly making the same thing over and over again? I don't know, but yeah, let me just copy this component, go on the title, and let me paste this one right here. So let's paste this component is new, and wiggle just a tiny bit, just enough to make it look. So yeah. This issue, but when I use buttons, my UI only half the button works, but when clicking the other half, it clicks the button across from it. What? I don't understand. Only half the button works. I mean, for that, usually that is related to having basically invisible images somewhere. So you've got some invisible image that is catching the click instead of the actual button that you're trying to click. Usually that's the issue, because if you have an image, if it's an image component, even if it does not... Alright, can I set text animator to work while paused? Actually, don't know. Even if you set it, even if the image it's completely transparent, it will still block clicks, so yeah. Timescale, okay, use unscale timescale, and for the resume button, same thing, also use the unscale timescale. Okay, great. Like this, now it should be working. Yeah, so usually that's the thing, usually an invisible, so that's really the only thing that I can think. Because if it is visible, then it should be... Wait, why is this one actually not quite working? Oh, it's not quite working. Again, it's the same thing. Yeah, it's on this one. So, for the place settings... How do I make sure this one runs on unscaled player time scale? Unscaled, that's what I want. Otherwise, this one is going to be messed up. It's on timing, use the unscaled, and main menu button, this one needs the same thing. On timing, use it unscaled, and on timing, use it unscaled. So now everything should work. Okay. And nope, it isn't working. Why are you not working? I don't know, but there's apparently an error from Game Object Inspector. Okay. We need to switch to UI Toolkit in the future. Probably not, because I'm a big fan of how this works. Why is this throwing... But it's throwing an error on the inspector, not on the thing, which is strange. But okay. I mean, the main thing is, why is this one not... The timing, I did put it as unscaled, and that's the time scale at which the player itself will operate. Oh, at which the player itself, so I think I still need to modify these guys over here. Yeah, this one's still using... Okay, so this one still needs timescale. Oh, that's annoying, having to change all of these. Every single one. Go into timing, make it unscaled. Then mouse out. Ah, crap, do I really have to do this for every single one? That's annoying. Can I select both of them? No, I can't because they have different things. Or actually, it works for this, but for the other one, squash and stretch. Okay, unscaled. Wait, that's the... Yeah, that's the main menu button, so that one should be working. You're working teaching the art of game dev. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Look at this. Nice. Okay, so the image is not changing color, but the rest of it is working nicely. So the mouse over, the squash and stretch that is unscaled, and the image that is scaled becomes unscaled. Okay, so that's great. So these are working. What else do I need? Pretty well. I have a question. Are you going to continue how to do it content? What do you mean by that? You mean like the high-level overviews? Like the one that I did, what did I do for the RTS? Yeah, like this one, how to make a game, the high-level overview? Is this what you're asking? This is definitely a format that I really like, but it's also a format that is an insane amount of work to build this entire thing. So yeah, definitely a format that I would like to make. I would like to make more of these because I've made a bunch of them. So how to make a city builder, how to make Assassin's Creed Mirage, how to make a turn-based strategy, and this one, how to make an RTS. Definitely a fun format. I definitely do enjoy it, so I definitely would like to make it a little bit more, but yeah. These videos take a lot of effort to make because they require quite a lot of things, so yeah. Like Battlefield's grappling system. Yeah, making those, talking about how you could build some systems. I definitely would like to make more of those videos, but yeah. It's always the problem. It's always how things are quite difficult, so it's quite difficult to come up with time that I can apply to everything. There's no time to do everything that I want to do, and that is always the issue. Okay, so I've got this. Anything else? Well, I guess I want to add a squash and stretch to those as well. Like button prefab of the button with this image and that component. I could make this a prefab, but I'm still using it just like this, which works fine. Although, yeah, I guess I do need it on, yeah, on the game over UI. I probably need that as well, so I don't keep having this. So the resume button, put it over there. On 0, 0, let's see where it is. Okay, so for the resume, let's get the upgrades button. Upgrades button. Let me replace this one with this one. Upgrades. Let's make it actually a little bit bigger. Just a bit of a bigger button, then drag the reference, and everything else should work fine. So this one should already be doing that, and yep. We're getting a Code Monkey Game Jam. That is something I've wanted to do for many, many years, but it is so much work that, yeah, I have no idea if/when I will ever be able to do such a thing. But yeah, I definitely would like to, because that would be fun, but organizing things takes so much effort, so much work, that it is quite tricky. Ever thought about outsearching the research for a video topic? I have thought about it, and my conclusion is nope, that does not work. Can you please stop spamming? I'm guessing it's your asset, so please don't do that. What was I answering? No, I forgot. All right, outsourcing the research. I have thought about that, but it makes no sense because the whole point of the channel is... Why is this broken? Okay, why was that slightly broken? It was just broken for a little bit. So when it comes to outsourcing, like researching, writing, and so on, that makes no sense because the whole point of the channel is me sharing my knowledge. So it doesn't quite make much sense if I'm outsourcing my knowledge. So that's a tricky thing. So it definitely would be nice to have a bit more time to do more things. But oh yeah, I forgot that I changed that. Where's my time machine? Time machine. Yeah, max decay is 100, and game manager max survive time is 16. Okay, great. So yeah, I can't really outsource research because that's the whole point. So yeah, that becomes tricky. Okay, so let me go on the... Actually, let me try. Can I make that a little bit better? Where's my time machine? Time machine. Can I make this one a tiny bit better? The bar. I think I can, but I think I need to gradient. Can I find a gradient? Oh, I can. Okay, I think that might look a little bit better. We actually see random gradient over here. Okay, honestly, I'm not sure if that looks better. Does that look better? I don't think it looks better. I thought it would look better with a gradient, but no. Honestly, no, I don't like it. Oh crap, and I just messed it up. So yeah, I don't like it. I thought I wouldn't like it, but no, I don't like it. So I guess, yeah, I guess just keep it like that. Okay, what else can I polish? I guess I can polish those buttons for the building manager UI. Gotta polish all of these. So let me grab the things from this button, the fill. Let me grab that one, go on the demolish, go inside this guy, and over here, let's paste those. Okay, so for the fill mouse over, I gotta make sure to drag the references. So drag button itself, then for the image, and why is this compiling? I don't know. So many messages. How many of you are here? 196, that's quite a lot of people, or 206, that is quite a lot of people. Thank you all for being here, watching this random live stream. I hope you all find the game interesting. Honestly, I'm enjoying playing the game, so yeah, at least it's been interesting for me, so at least there's that. But I can't... Oh, this one has no image. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, right, yes, no, let me, so the squash and stretch, keep that, but the image, don't, yeah. Even though the image is actually probably good. Centralized object, okay, this is being messed up, I don't know why. Oh, no, it is there. So the inspector, for some reason, is throwing out all kinds of errors. I don't know why. But as long as it works, okay, I guess I'll keep that. Over here, so okay, so this is the outline, and this is the background, and this is the background image, and this is another image. So can I change this color? Okay, maybe I can change this color, but do I put it in white? Because that looks a bit bad. Or change this one over here. I guess I can maybe change this one. So on mouse over, let's change this image over here, and I'm going to change it from the current one. So what is this color? This color, let me grab the color. That's the color hex code. Let me on mouse over, and for now, first of all, on the left side, let's put this color. Then go from this to, I don't want to go too different. Just a slight blue, just a slight change, just a hint. Just a hint. Copy this one, go on the mouse out, and paste it, and paste the same image, and except for the color that is going to be reversed. So you keep that one at the end, keep that one at the beginning, so that is reversed, that is over time. And yep, and this one does not have that. So then I just need the button feel. So button feel. Let's make that one with the mouse over and mouse out. Okay, so I really got to do the upgrades. I keep getting distracted every time I think about doing the upgrades. I then stop. Makes sense to develop a game. Mobile game is a sole developer. Mobile is insanely difficult, so it can make sense if you like it, but yeah, Steam is already very tough, and mobile is even tougher, so that's tricky. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Got some nice buttons, so I can place them, and yeah, I can definitely polish that part as well, so that needs quite a bit of polish. Oh, look at that. I forgot to change the bar back. So let me change it back. The white, like that. Okay. But yeah, I really have to go on the upgrade scene, and this one, I really gotta polish this. And I really don't want to polish this. Dev stream. Oh, nice. Okay, I hope you're enjoying it. Nice. Okay, so basically, I gotta polish each one of these buttons, even though I don't want to polish these buttons. So, what on earth am I gonna do here? I think I'm actually gonna make an image, because an image actually makes it easier. So that's actually pretty stupid. So I made a world-based thing, which made sense at the time, and now I'm actually wanting to make this all based on just world images. So that's a bit silly, but okay. Anyways, so there's this one, 1, so this one should be, yeah, the canvas should be like that with like 0.01, 0.05, 0.1, 1. Wait, I'm modifying the Y. That's not what I want. I want to modify in this direction. What is this direction? So do I put it in there? And 0.1? No, apparently it's minus 0.1. Or minus 0.01. Nope, 0.5, 0.8. Okay, something like this. Okay, so I got a nice image, and now on this image, and I can put, for example, the blue crystals. So I gotta make it quite a bit smaller, so like 0.7, 0.7. Make the crystals, because then the important thing is displaying the cost. And that's what's gonna be tricky. She's even small games. Game Jam takes a lot of actions. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, making games is a very, very difficult thing. So yeah, it's definitely a very difficult thing. And doing this is that. Okay, I'm trying to think. Where do I keep the? Do I keep the title somewhere? Trying to think, do I keep the title or not? Or do I just use the icon? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. For this one, do I use like the dark gray material? Does that look better? I think it looks a little bit better. I mean, the unlock, that one is going to be closed by default. Then unlock, I think I might need to use a different render just because this one is way too intense. So I might use a different one. Wrap the cost in a small image box. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a bunch of icons there. The thing that I'm questioning is, do I leave the title as well or not? Do I leave the title? Yes or no? I don't know. Maybe I'll lift this down by a little bit and keep the title up there on top, kind of like this. Maybe make it a little bit smaller. Okay, I think like this looks a little bit good. I can just lift it up just a tiny bit. Okay, I think that looks pretty decent. And for the unlock, let me actually duplicate this just to have a nice nope. Duplicate this. This is the border, just because I do want it to have a border, which would be much easier if I was making this using UI elements. So yeah, my decision to make this using world stuff was not a very good decision. That one does not even seem to be visible. Is it visible? No, it is visible. Okay. It just because, yeah. Okay, it just looks a bit strange because of, yeah, because the whole, can I modify that? I think I can, but it's going to be annoying. Or actually, can I? I don't know if I can. So let me go Where's my camera? My camera right there. It's using default PC renderer. Yes. So let me go on the PC renderer and choose a different renderer. PC renderer. Yep, let's use PC renderer. No SSAO. Or low SSAO, I guess, because I'm still going to have it, just very low. So let's go on the main camera, and this one you're actually going to use a different one. So on the PC renderer, let me add another renderer. This one, the low SSAO, okay, the other one is default, that makes sense. On this one, use the other one. And on the low SSAO, I can basically disable. Or not disable, but make it quite a bit less intense. Or still intense, just the radius quite a bit smaller. 0.1, 0.2, yeah, like 0.2. Okay, just slight, just like that. I think that looks better than without it. Yeah, without it looks a bit too floaty. So like this. Okay, so I think like this is good. And let me make sure that the main scene, that one did not change, which it should not have changed. Have you got it sound yet? Nope, and I probably won't, because sound is insanely tricky. So yeah, anyway, so this is working and the other one is working, so that seems to be quite nice. So yeah, boom, there you go. I've got those, and those are working quite nicely. I looked into AI prompt engineering. I just finished a workshop on leveraging LLMs with custom roles and skills. Nope. AI prompt engineering, like using AI to get better prompts? Nope, not really. Not really, no, I have not looked into that one. Okay, I gotta move the camera a bit to the side, otherwise people are not going to see there are those things over there onto the side. So let me go on the upgrade scene on the camera controller. Yeah, move it off to the side, yeah. So that those in the corner are visible, otherwise people won't know there are more upgrades, and those are some of the best ones. So yeah, we should look for color palettes. Yep, that would definitely be useful, considering how I have no eye for making visual stuff. Then yeah, knowing the basics of like color theory, that would definitely help me out, but I don't know such a thing. Do the upgrades of the scriptable objects, do those actually have icons? Nope, they don't have icons. So the icons, I'm gonna basically manually place them, which is a bit annoying, but okay. Anyways, I really need the cost, so I think I'll work on the cost right now. Work on the cost. How am I going to do the cost? Let me build the cost. So for the cost, let me make a container, and then inside the container, let me make a template. And now inside the template, I'm going to have a UI image and I'm going to have a UI text. So first for the container, this is going to be super tiny because it's all world space stuff. So this is all insanely tiny. For the image, that is like 0.1, 0.1 or 0.5, 0.5. That's going to be super tiny. And for the text, it's going to be like 100. That one 0, 0. It's going to be like 1 font size. That is way too big. So it's going to be like 0.2 font size. Put it to the right, down the center with no wrapping like that. So for the image, this one still needs to be smaller, like 0.2. Yeah, 0.2. And for the text over there needs, yeah, this needs to be smaller because some of these are going to have quite a lot of text, quite a lot of costs. So 0.14, okay, and for the text, put it roughly right there. Okay, so that's the template, and for the container, let me put it down there, and then I'm going to have a vertical layout group, and the layout is actually going to start at the bottom, so start at the lower right. Okay, lower right, kind of like this, and yeah. And for template, let's put it, gotta have some kind of width. 0.16, okay, 0.16, and for the width of something like that. And for the image in that, anchor it to the right side and move it over there. So kind of like this. So if I have multiple templates, they show up on top. Do not child force expand. Nope, just like this. So you have them in there. Question is that going to be visible? I hope so. I guess kind of sucks because the icon is over there on top, but sure. I guess that's as good as I can make it, I think. Okay. I don't like how that is on top. But that is probably, I could probably, yeah, because I still haven't quite used a different font. So upgrade button cost. So on this guy, let me go on that one, use the upgrade button cost, and on this one, let me add, oh, it already has an outline? Does it? Can't even see it, but yeah. Let's dilate it a little bit and put that one. Okay, it's a little bit more visible. It's okay. So, oh, the template is starting off on top. Why are you starting off on top? Reverse arrangement. Okay, start off on the bottom. Okay, good. Good, okay. Oh boy. Make the title in its own separate box sticking out on the top. Oh. Honestly, I like that. I think that might actually be good. Thanks for the tip. Okay, I'm not sure. Yeah, that would be good, but the issue is some titles, they do have multiple lines. So if I do that, some of them are going to look strange. I like time amount 2. Okay, so I may still look into that, but I guess I can use the auto sizer. I'm trying to see if because craft black crystals. Put this on. Put the icon horizontally. Well, but there are different icons, not just this one, and the others occupy more space. But actually, yeah, only the yellow crystals like that. So technically, if I make it with auto sizing, maybe I can actually put it a bit higher. So if I take the title text mesh, and for this, instead of making it overflow, so do not overflow, make it auto size between 0.8 and 1.2. Like this, maybe it might work. Yeah, okay, all of them are staying in just one line. Okay, good. So I guess now, yeah, so thanks for the tip. With this one, I guess I can move it up. And for the border, let's make this one, this is the black one. Let's put it a bit higher like that, higher like that, and a bit higher like this as well. I really should not have made this world base. That was such a mistake. Oh boy, that was such a mistake. How do I make this just a single line? Can I make it a single line? Text wrapping, no wrapping. No, that's gonna do that. Overflow. Because I don't want overflow, right? But yeah. Totally canvas is a world space object, yeah. But it would be, but yeah, like this, I like it. So yeah, thanks for the tip. Having a nice little tab on top with the name, I think that looks pretty decent. Just the unlock right now, the unlock this one, yeah, this one needs to be scaled a little bit as well, otherwise it won't come out from there. And the border, apparently that is a bit too big. A bit more like this, and yeah, okay, nice. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, I think that looks all right, even though that one is raised up by a bit too much. Oh, it's a border. Yeah, I thought there was something strange over there. Yeah, it's just a border. So like that, and now it should. Yep, looks good all around. Okay, so that's that is interesting. Just make the background bigger. Because I want nice little square icons. I don't want them to be more like that. But I think like this is good. I think I've got the nice little template. So now I just need to build templates and then I'll see. Does the camera rotate in the upgrade menu? Nope. Or at least I don't think so. I think I disabled that. By default it does, but okay, no. Yeah, I did disable that. Because yeah, if it does rotate, then it does become quite a bit of an issue, right? If I go in the camera controller and I enable the rotation, and then over here, I go ahead and I rotate, and there you go. Now it's a bit tricky. How do I find the upgrade? So yeah, I definitely have rotation disabled, and yeah, that makes quite a bit more sense. And why is this one over here? Why is this one smooth? Should it be super smooth? No smooth, no smooth, I guess. Hey again, how's it going? Got settled down a house I'm singing. Oh, cool. So you're singing a different house. Oh, that is interesting. Nice, yeah. Being even 20-year developers having a hard time on making games. Oh yeah. Games are very difficult to make, no matter how experienced you are. They are still very hard to make. Okay, so it's looking good. Honestly, the upgrade menu is improving little by little. So now let's make this. How do I make this? Let me think. I gotta think for quite a while. How on earth am I going to make this? So, private void, update cost. Okay, update cost visual, that makes sense. And I'm going to run this right here on start, just upgrade the cost visual. Okay, so now on this, I've got to, first of all, get those references. So I need a transform for the template and another one for the container. And using these two, first of all, I clean it up. So for each transform child, listen to that, in the container, if child is the template, if it is a template, if so, then let's skip it because I don't want to destroy the template. And if not, then destroy the child.game object. So just some basic cleanup. Okay, so afterwards, I've got to cycle through, and this one has an upgraded SO. So upgraded SO.cost. This is a time crystal type SO amount. So for each time crystal type SO amount, so time crystal type SO amount in that array. So I pick that up, I instantiate my template on the container and transform for the single. And on this one, yeah, I guess I better make a single script just to keep things nice and clean. So upgrades button cost single. Okay. And I'm going to put that on the template itself and then set it up. So on the template, you put that. I don't know why this one keeps firing up. Inspect errors. I guess I should probably restart Unity to make sure nothing gets super broken. But so over here, I've got a serialized field. I've got a private image for an image, and I've got another one for text mesh pro UGUI text mesh. So I've got these two, and now I'll make a polyvoid setup. And on setup, let's receive a sprite, and then int for the amount. Image.sprite equals my sprite, and textmesh.text equals amount.toString. Okay, so now on this guy, I can go on the single and get component of type upgrade button cost single and call setup. And for the setup, I'm going to pass in the time crystal type SO amount dot time crystal type SO dot sprite. I pass in the sprite, and then I pass in the time crystal amount dot amount. And honestly, that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. I think just like this, it should be set up. So I need to make sure this recompiles so I can drag the references, but then everything should be sorted. Oh boy, it's already 9 p.m. Yeah, I'm definitely already very late. Usually by this time, I'm in bed. So yeah, making this game jam is definitely costing my sleep. So so I hope the final game comes out nice, because it's definitely being costly. Okay, so template, the container, and now let's hit on play and see the magic happen. Let's see if it works. Yay! Yay, but no. Oh yay, it does work. Yay! Oh wow, those are expensive. Do those really cost 100? That is expensive. And for the icons, those are all like that. Yeah, they look a bit strange. They don't quite... Yeah, I guess the fact that I can zoom in, that actually works out quite nicely. Yeah. Actually, just a while ago, I was considering not adding a zoom over here. But why is that one much lower than that one? Those are not quite on the bottom like they should be. But yeah, the first thing that I need to check is to make sure to hide the template. So template over here, let's make template.gameObject. set active, put this one into false. And then over here for the single.getObject set active back into true. Okay, so that solves one problem. And now for the other problems, put cost slightly to the right. Yeah, they're pretty much as much to the right as I can make them. So the issue is that if I was adding more templates, okay, so if I add too many, then it starts adding up and then down. Okay, so that's the issue. That's the issue right there. So if I add too many, so it's on the container. Let me actually move it like this and just make sure it's big enough above that it can support, yeah, all 5 of them, even though I don't have 5. But yeah, just like this, it works out fine. So let's see if that works. Any of that does seem to work, even though I think I want to actually lift it up a little bit. But yeah, and then I gotta manually modify all the icons. But yeah, for the most part, the container is working, so that is good. That is good. It's a little bit like this, and that should be good. But now, suddenly, since I did not add the sprites on the upgrade scriptable object, that means I need to manually make the sprites. That's annoying. That's very annoying. That's very annoying. That's very annoying. Can I figure out a way to make this a little bit better? Nope, I don't think I can. I don't think I can. I think I have to just manually set this up. Oh yeah, and that's the thing, because I don't actually have sprites for a lot of these. Oh, so I still gotta make sprites. Oh boy, I gotta hurry up. What time is it? I don't know, but it's probably already too late. Time is it? 9:10. Okay. Make the canvas, expand all these, crafting item, all these items. And I gotta make all of those icons for all of those things. Okay, let's do this one by one. Okay, so the miner. Let's go find the miner icon. There you go, that's a miner icon. And for the blue crystals, that one is already done, that's good. And for the miner 2, that's the thing. I guess I get miner and then I manually put a 2 in the corner. Yeah, I think that is probably the better way. Then for the gay start, I don't know what I'm going to use for that. Nope. Big blue. Let's use the big blue icon. Then the mega blue. Let's use the mega blue icon. Mega blue. Yep, that one. For the purple crystals, let's use some nice purple clear skulls. Purple, there you go. Then black, let's go for black, that one. And merger, this one thankfully does have an icon, so that's good. So I can use the merger. Then the splitter also has an icon, so that one is also good. So thankfully I already have quite a lot of them, but yeah, time amount, I've got to make up some kind of clock icon for these. And the yellow crystals, this one also has one. Decay speed, decay speed, decay speed. Okay, but actually I do have quite a lot of icons on a bunch of these, yeah. When you serialize film, do you need to use private, or you need to make some private anyway? Serialized film does not affect the thing, but if you make it public, then it's already going to be serializable by default. So yeah, it only makes sense to use serialized film if you're doing something that is actually meant to be private. I don't like how the image is strange. Like the size of the image, that one seems a bit strange. Yeah, because it's occupying kind of like this. I guess since the title is up there, I guess it kind of goes like this. Even though again, I don't like how it's occupying the cost. I'm not a huge fan of how the cost looks, but I think. So I'm not a huge fan of how the cost looks, but I think this is the best layout that I can come up with right now. Okay. Because yeah, I really can't spend too much time. Oh, only now I noticed that I'm not seeing the connectors. I'm guessing they are behind the background. They are behind background. Okay. So I gotta lower the background by a tiny bit. Okay, by minus 0.15, like this. Is this visible? Okay, so I guess that's it. Put background on minus 0.15, just make sure the connectors are visible. Okay, well, you've been working on it. I mean, started on this on Friday night. So, yeah, for about 50 hours. Just submitted my game. Awesome, congratulations, that is cool. Don't like the burnout from game jams. Yep, I agree. CNT special jamming teacher's kind of fun, yeah. Yeah, also haven't done a game jam in a very long time, so yeah. I figured an official ENT jam was probably a good reason to finally make a jam. But yeah. Put the icons on the side like the top. Actually, yeah, putting them on the top might look better. I'm looking at the icons trying to see. I think it kind of ends up the same. But anyways, let me try to look at it. Try to see if maybe putting them on the top, if that somehow makes it look a little bit better. I mean, I really just put it on the upper right. Start off on that. And start off from the top there. Let's see if this one change looks a tiny bit better. I don't know. Because I really don't like how the cost is hiding the icons, but at the same time... I put it outside, because then it becomes like a strange rectangle. Ah! That's my problem with not being an artist. I know this looks bad, but I don't know what to do to make it look better. Then background to it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe put it like literally off to the side, but then if I put a tab kind of like for the title, then it becomes way too much. Way too much on the right. Maybe put literally on the right, literally on the background. Maybe. So maybe I can literally put the container literally off to the side. Maybe this doesn't look too bad. Maybe. Honestly, it doesn't look as bad as I thought it would look. But it's still, it annoys me. It annoys me. I mean, I can put it a bit closer because the max are 103 digits, so I can definitely make it a little bit closer than that. And maybe a little bit closer looks a bit better. So maybe something like this. Maybe this is a bit too close. Okay, so maybe like this, it's the best it's ever gonna look, maybe. I don't love it, but I guess I don't hate it. Let me try to make the border bigger. Try to see if I push the border to the side. Does that look good, or does that look way too strange? Honestly, I don't hate it. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go with this one. Because I think without a background makes it a bit hard to read, so for readability, I think this one is better. But yeah, I think like this is good. I really just need to move it a little bit because that one is the connectors are going over there. They need to go more to the center. So, but yeah, okay. I think like this is good enough. Let me just move them all slightly. So they're right, so that the center is roughly over there. Okay, so like this, I think it looks a bit better. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with this. Again, I don't have time to make it more perfect, so I think like this, yeah, I think it looks good enough. For me, the things, the objects are really small. I mean, you can zoom in, so that is why. You can zoom in and zoom out over here on this nice little upgrade screen, so yeah. Okay. Well, on top of this, I still need the thing. Okay, but like this, I think like this, it is good. Underestimate your art skills. Do I? I mean, honestly, after a lot of trial and error, I do kind of like how this thing turned out. I think it's okay, but yeah, my issue with art is always that. It's always that I know when things look bad, but I don't have enough art skills to know what to do to make them look good. That is the one thing that always frustrates me so much, because I look at a game that I make and I'm like, I know this looks bad, but I don't know what do I do to make it look good. That is definitely one skill, one thing in my brain that I do not have. Whereas if I'm looking at some code, I can very easily tell, oh, this code is bad, and I know exactly how to improve it. But with art, I can tell that it looks ugly, but I cannot figure out what to do to make it look better. So yeah. As they consume anywhere. Yep, on the game rules, I've got similar features. Players don't realize. Yep, that is definitely the case. But yeah, on the game rules over here, was to move, scroll wheel to zoom. So hopefully they will read this. And if they don't read it, hopefully they will at least try it out. At least like that. Okay. So let's continue, because I still got to make a whole bunch of icons, and I have no idea what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm just gonna go with the most obvious thing that comes to mind. So like the K, I'm thinking of like a red clock. So icon, decay, speed. I gotta come up with this icon, and what other icons do I need? Yellow crystals, that one is good. The time amount. Icon, time amount, that is just going to be just a normal clock. Anything else? Craft white crystals, craft purple crystals, those have. Oh, and the decay start, I need that one as well. Decay start. Okay, so let me just get a clock, which actually I didn't have a model of a clock, so I can just take a picture of that. If I go on the time machine, because I got a nice clock right there. So I can just grab this clock, move it over there. Except the thing, let me just disable that thing just so I can take a nice screenshot. So let me go on the settings, PC render, disable screen space and inclusion. Go, okay, that's a nice clock, I like it. So let me grab this guy, go here, create a brand new one, and paste it in, and remove the background. And there you go, with that I'm gonna get a nice clock, okay. Where's that layer? So let's go, for example, on decay start. On this one, let me copy that layer style, put it over there, and hide that guy. Okay. So I guess this one normal. This would probably be good for the time amount. So I'm gonna put it on the time amount, and that's basically it. Time amount is done. That's it. Decay starts. I guess decay kind of makes sense to be kind of red. So on color overlay, kind of like a color burn it in red, but not too intense, just slightly. Okay, I guess like this could be good. And let me duplicate this one. Let me put it on the decay speed, and on this one, just come up with different color, and that's it. Yeah, I guess like this, like a purple and bluish. Yeah, okay, I guess that works out. As long as they're different, that's really the only thing that matters. So get rid of these, and now I've got these icons. And okay, on this one, let me get rid of this clock. Let me re-enable SAO before I forget. That's a really awesome Slipknot song. That's cool. Okay, is that a Synthi clock? I have no idea what it is. I just went on as an inventory, searched for a clock, and found something. So yeah, the WebGL developed. I did, but suddenly it doesn't work. Or rather, one very crucial feature that I need does not work in WebGL, which was very, very annoying. Yeah. So sadly, I wanted to make a WebGL build, but I won't be able to. This is what? Decay speed, decay start. This is decay start, okay? And this one, let's go for decay start as well. Then I've got the time amount. So I've got to modify this one, the time amount, this one, time amount, this one, time amount. So time amount. And finally, I've got the decay speed, these three, and then I still got to add numbers to them. But yeah, decay speed like that. Okay, so now all that's left are just numbers. So let me go inside these. And I've got to add a number somewhere around here. So let me add, actually let me, yeah, better duplicate one of these, right? Yeah, probably, that's probably for the best. So on this one, that is just a number. Wait, no, that's not what I want. Number. And this is going to be like a 2. And it's going to be a pretty big 2 that needs to be roughly around there. Needs to be quite a bit bigger, kind of like this. And needs to be above. Oh crap, how am I going to make it above? So I can put it kind of like this. Ah, crap. Now, how do I make the number on top? Do I have to play around with the sorting order? I put it by reverse. Does it show up on top? No, it doesn't. Crap. Yeah, I can't modify the sorting order. Oh, that's annoying. So I'm gonna need to actually use that. Ah, fine, whatever. Oh, this is annoying. That's the number. Yeah, there's no sorting layer because this is a UI text object. So yeah, I guess I really do need to use this one right here. So increase the size by a little bit, and let me use the other font that has the one that has the outline. Okay, put it like that. Word number, hide it. Where's the, yeah, why is the number, why does it have to be that high in order to show up in front of that? Do I need to play around with the sorting order? I suppose so. Okay, like this, the number's on top, just a little bit too big. Let's put it something like 3.7, something like this. Over there, and maybe a bit more in the corner. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, so that's a number, and only some of them have numbers. So, that's a minor. Then you got the minor 2 and minor 3. So this is the minor 2. This one does have a number. That one is a 2. Minor 3. That one does have a number. That one is a 3. The K-start 2. That one has a number. That one is a 2. Then I've got the time amount 2. Has a number. It's a 2. Then the time amount 3. Number 3. Then the decay speed 2, number 2. This one, decay speed number 3. Okay, good. Oh wow, I think that's it. I think that sorts out everything. Oh yeah, you can change the canvas sorting order, right? I could have done that, but okay. Anyway, so it is like this. So yeah. Got crafting blue crystals, purple crystals, minor speed, yellow crystals. Yep. So the only thing missing are just the tooltips, but everything else, the decay start 2. It has the nice 2, nice 3. So yeah, look at that, a bunch of nice, unique icons. That's a nice little upgrade thing. So that's cool. What's left to do before building? Balancing, that's probably very important, because I still haven't quite played the game from start to finish, try to figure out the balancing. And yeah, sound, yeah, definitely no sound, but yeah, upgrade visuals. This one is done. So my to-do list, which I've been doing slowly, bit by bit. Yeah, conveyor belt full, handling deletes, upgrades, the crafting machine, the merge, the splitter. Yep, handling all of these things. That was quite tricky, but yeah. So now, polish more things with text animator, polish more things with feel, and game balancing. It's actually going to be a little bit tricky, trying to figure out how do I balance this. But it does seem to be working. Right, let me just add the tooltips. So that's the one thing that I want to add right now. So let's go onto this, onto the canvas, and give me the tooltip. Tooltip UI, thankfully I've got the tooltip that I can reuse, otherwise this would be quite tricky. Did I add the click on that? I did add the click, right? So actually, if I go on this guy, and I add the tooltip over and out, I think this might work. Does this work automatically? I think it might work. Look at that, it does work. Okay, that is cool. That is cool. That is cool. So the tooltip does work. Oh, and this the... Actually, I didn't see... After I modified the background border, did I modify the unlocked as well? No, I didn't. Okay, so this one still needs to be... Or do I show it just like this? Ah! Every time I do something, something else becomes annoying. So now I don't like how the border, so the border should go all the way out there, but obviously I don't want it like this. So yeah. I guess I'm just gonna... So basically I need another cube. I'm just making it... making stacks and stacks of cubes. Okay, so let's put it roughly like this. And now I need to lift it up beyond the green stuff. Okay, so there you go, border kind of like that. Yeah, the height is definitely strange. But yeah, okay, so it's like this, it's locked, and like this, it's unlocked. Okay, so good. What do I miss? Okay, just the tooltip. How do I do the tooltip? I guess I go into this guy. And do I just give it the name, actually? Maybe. Do I just give the name? Yeah, I think that's it. I think I just give it the name. Right. So over here can go on probably awake. I think I can do it on start, but still get component tooltip over and out, because I don't know if this one handles it on start or awake or what does it do. How do I handle the tooltip message? Does this one... Oh, it says set... Wait. Yeah, show the tooltip message, so I can just call set on it, and yeah, the whole thing works. Okay, so let's do it on awake to do it properly, or on start to do it properly. So, tooltip over and out, then set tooltip message, and tooltip message would be the upgrade SO dot the upgrade name. And if I want, I could also have description, but no, I think just the upgrade name. I think that, honestly, actually, I think this might be a little bit unnecessary. Because I was thinking of adding a description, but I think a description might actually look strange, so... Is this actually necessary? Basically, I'm saying the same thing, so why am I saying the same thing twice? Actually, yeah, if I'm not going to make a description, which, yeah, I don't have the time to write descriptions for all of these. So if I don't go for that, then yeah, I guess I won't do that. Okay, so I guess, actually, this idea... Nope, let's just ignore it. This idea is not worth it, so get rid of the tooltip. It was worth a try, but nope, I think it looks better without it. Can I say make each individual character animate like that? Are you talking about the text? If so, that is using the text animator, one of my favorite apps on the store. You just add a component and everything starts animating quite nicely, so yeah. It is quite cool. Okay, so get rid of this one. But I do want the button feel. That one I do want. And for this one, let me go on the other side to grab my stuff. So over here on these guys, let me grab like these two. Go inside the upgrade scene, go inside this guy, go inside the button, and inside the button over here. Let me go ahead and add those. So I got the field mouse over, field mouse out. Just reset that. I don't know why these are rect transforms, but it doesn't really matter. Or it doesn't have to zoom if we can read the tooltip. Usually build my UI as a mockup in Illustrator first, since it's easier to focus on the look and feel without code or engine. Yeah, I can definitely see that, but yeah, for me, I'm not used to Illustrator, so yeah. If I was used to that tool, then yeah, I can see that workflow would be quite nice, but yeah. It's over here, yeah, just testing out here. Works out. Okay, what do I want? On the mouse over, I do want the squash and stretch, and is that the only thing that I want? Maybe. Yeah, maybe that alone might be fine. I definitely don't want anything to do with any images. Yeah, just squash and stretch. That should work out. Now I gotta make sure that it's not too intense. And actually, I think I gotta squash and stretch. Oh no, it is. I thought I need to modify the axes, but no. Kind of like this, and looks good. I guess I could increase the size as well. Can I do that? Let's see if I can do that. So, got squash and stretch. Let me add another one. For the transform, do I got like a scale? What is a scale spring? I will let you animate the scale over time with the spring effects. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure what this is going to do, but let's try it out. Let's see, what does this one do? Oh, it jumps up like that. Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's cool. But afterwards, I think I want to leave it on somewhere. How do I leave it on somewhere? Mode bump, but bump and then bump into something. Is that... I feel like that one is looking good. It's looking good, thank you, yeah. They are thankfully looking nice compared to what they had previously, so yeah. I wanted to stay bigger afterwards. Because that one has the bump. I do move to... That one basically bump and then stay bigger. Nope, this one is not doing what I wanted to do. So I think I add the scale spring, and then perhaps I can add... so the scale spring, and perhaps I add another scale. Scale spring, and then the scale. And then for the scale, you're going to scale the same thing, okay. And the mode is absolute. And this one, run this one after 0.2 seconds. And for this one right here, what is this, the animation? That is the animation. Okay. So that one goes up to 1.5 and ends on 0. What is the 0? 0 is that. And curve. So instead of 0, let's end up with like... Wait, 0, 1? Oh, it's on 0.5, which is like half of the key. So 1.5. Oh, that's that one, and that one, and that one. Okay, let me see if this does what I think it is doing. What is that asset? This one that I'm using right now, this one is feel. And for some reason, crap, I hate this Unity bug. It's the animator window that just, crap, I hate that bug. Oh, okay. Why is it so... That is strange. Okay, that is definitely not what I intended to do. Okay. I mean, I think it sort of works, but yeah, the squash and stretch, is that one still active? I don't know. So over here, animate the X, the Y, and that. Yes. Because I do want it to be bigger, right? Yeah. So on this one right here, yeah, that one does stay bigger, which is sort of what I want. But for some reason, why is that one like stopping in the middle? That I don't understand. Is the bump? Maybe the bump is what... Yeah, maybe remove the spring. Maybe that's what I should be doing. So let's remove both these and leave just the scale. And wait. Crap, I'm modifying the... crap. Let me go inside the prefab. I want to make sure that I'm doing changes on the prefab itself. So the scale spring, get rid. Squash and scratch, get rid. So initial delay, this one now, you have no initial delay, and you go up to 1.5. Let's see how this one looks. Yeah, I do need the fade out when it leaves, but first of all, okay, good. Okay, so I think it's working. I think it is staying with 1.5. So yep, that's exactly what I want. And now I just need the I just need to go down when I go back out. Let me copy the scale. Let me go up here. Let me paste the scale. Can I paste the scale? I don't know if I can paste the scale. Paste is new. There you go. Got the scale. Got that one, and that one is basically going to go back down into the key into value of 0. Yep. Now copy. Copy and paste and paste. And now as I go up, it should go up to like 1.5, and I go down, it should go down. Hey there, how's it going? Yeah, thanks for being here. So go big and go down, go big and go down, but the go down, that one is, yeah, go down. I don't want it to do that. I want it to go down straight. So let's go inside this guy, and for going down, nope, you go down straight. So you start on like, over here, start on 0.5, and then you just go down straight. Yeah, no bump, no nothing, just down straight like that. That's the curve that I want, so copy and paste and paste. Okay, let's try again. Go big and go down. I don't know why it slows down a little bit, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, that's what I want. Nice, that is cool. Plugin is nice. Yes, it is. Feel is very, very nice. I just want to make sure that as I mouse over quickly, that it doesn't actually stay there. Okay, good. Okay, so that does seem to be very nice. So all of it is doing. I can walk around, I can press these buttons, and these look good. I think it's maybe jumping up too much. That's the issue with polishing, is that it's always these tiny things. Maybe it's jumping up too much. So over here on this curve, let me just lower it by a little bit. Just go to about this. Yeah, just a slight change. Okay, that should be good. I gotta get this done. Oh boy, I really want to finish this so I can go to sleep. I want to rest. Anyways, but yeah, there you go. So I got those. I can buy all these upgrades, and yeah. Oh yeah, right. Totally forgot. I can actually, I can probably, should I color them in red if I can't afford them or not? Okay, that's a bit annoying. The little thing going away. Build that. Yep, I did make a build, a nice web build. So that one I did make. Okay, why is that one vanishing over there? Does that one not have a collider? Let me, oh yeah, that's the box collider. What is the size of this box collider? Do I have gizmos? I don't. Okay, so that's why, yeah. I thought that was acting a little bit strangely. Yeah, it's basically the collider is still a little, oh, not this one. It's a little bit off. So yeah, let's make the collider just a smidge bigger, and now everything should be perfect. Okay, all right, that's good. We built unlock in progress. Yep, I've made a build a while ago. I've already uploaded it actually, so it's all the way over here. I've got a nice build updated 1 second ago, which was quite a while ago. So yeah, thankfully I already have a build. But yeah, okay, so anyways, I'm close to done. Got text animator feel, so yeah, game balancing, that is the big one. That is the one that I need to do. But the most important thing is that the upgrades thing over here. Oh, okay, so actually I do need the tooltip for one thing. I do need the tooltip to show when I can't click on something, when I can't buy it. So where's my click? On pointer click, try to spend, and if I cannot spend, then over here, let's go into the tooltip UI and show a tooltip, and color, let's go red, green, blue, and I'm gonna say what? I'm gonna say cannot afford upgrade. Okay, and then do a function timer, and after something, so tooltip UI, let me hide it after 3 seconds. Okay, so I got that one. and then has upgrade, so might as well put messages on all of these, right? So already owns upgrade, or upgrade already unlocked. Okay, that's good. And then on this one, I don't know why this one fails. Why does this one fail? They can't upgrade. Oh, because it does not have the previous upgrade. So need to unlock previous upgrade. Okay, those are all the error messages. Everything else works fine. So yeah, on all these, let's see if that works. Yeah. Click upgrade already unlocked. What? That is not unlocked. Why do you think it's unlocked? Did I get it wrong? Oh no, if you already have... Oh, idiot. So it's over here. And if you cannot... Oh, idiot. Ah. Oh boy. Okay, so it's like this. So that one is... I need to unlock the... Yeah, because it was going on the else. Ah, idiot. That's why. Okay. Hey, super thanks. Thank you so much. Thanks so much, Stokes NC Studios. Yeah. Is the highlight asset for the unlocks instead of game objects. Oh, you mean for the outline? Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I could definitely do that in many different ways. Yeah, I just went with the most straightforward way of really just using visuals. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so click on this, need to unlock the previous upgrade. And then on this one, I cannot afford this upgrade. So that's cool. I cannot afford that upgrade. Okay. Okay. There's a little midpoint if you want to. Yeah, I could delete that one or just modify the speed, but no, it is going. I think the polish over here is looking quite good. Started making this game when the thing started, when the game jam started, which was Friday night. So yeah, since Friday night I've been working on this. Moving train theme. Oh, that's cool. That is definitely a very, very cool song. Sounds very intimidating. Okay, so that's good. Let me just try, because I gotta try this. I have to try this. So where's the cost? There's the cost. I have to try this. I have to try this. Color, yeah, I can put a color. Color. I don't know if this is gonna look good or not, but let's go. It's calling the red. That's gonna be too dark. But anyways, so let's go color equals color.red or color.white rather. And now I check if the persistent resource manager that can afford, and I don't have the can afford. I only have the try spend. But this one, yeah, because that one takes in an array, so only static bool can afford and takes in just one of these instead of an entire array. Takes in just one of these. Cost, time, crystal, SO, amount. So I just return return that this one contains the key and this one on that key on the cost type SO amount contains that key, and this one on that time crystal key that is bigger and equals to that amount. And if so, then I can't afford it. So if this one, if I can afford, or rather if I cannot afford it, cannot afford this guy right here. If I can't afford this, then the color becomes color.red. And over here, I use that color. So color.red like this. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna look good, but let's try it out. Actually, right now everything's gonna look red, so everything's gonna look pretty bad. But honestly, yeah, honestly, it doesn't look terrible. I mean, it looks very clearly visible at a glance which ones are unlockable. So yeah, honestly, I thought I would hate it, but I don't hate it. I think it looks relatively alright. Hey, first time catching on live streams. So thank you. Do you think it's worth keeping on learning game dev or give up because AI won't take over? AI is not taking over. Stop being scared, hearing what insane people talk about. Sorry, but yeah. No, AI is not taking over. No, don't be scared. There's no reason to be scared. So just keep on learning. The skills that you are learning with game dev, with programming, those skills will still be very, very useful for a very long time. So nope, don't be scared. Keep on learning. And yeah, because AI is definitely a very interesting tool. It is definitely a very capable tool, but it is also a tool that is very much not something that is going to take over the world in the next 6 months. So yeah. I'm sorry if I sound annoyed just because someone yesterday was talking about how apparently Elon Musk said how in 2030, so in 5 years, apparently AI and robots are going to take over the world. And well, that just sounds insane to me. So yeah. Okay, I do like this. The white and red, I do like it. So yeah, AGI is definitely not coming in the next 3 years, in the next 5 years. Nope. In fact, LLMs don't seem to be capable of going up to AI, so yeah. So yeah, perhaps Super AGI will happen, perhaps not, but if/when it happens, basically the whole world will change, so do not get scared thinking about things that there's really no point in being scared about. So yeah, don't worry about that. Just keep on learning, because the skills of problem solving, being good at something, those are very much universal skills that will never ever go out of style. So yeah. Keep on learning stuff. Okay. So this is working out nicely. I don't like that one, so click, and there you go. I can unlock that one. And click again, upgrade already unlocked. Yeah, so I don't need to spend any more. And that one, I can't afford that one, but I can afford a bunch of these, so that's cool. That is cool. Okay, so that's good. So I've got all these are all good. So okay, so I'm trying to think, what else am I missing? Okay, so the buildings, that one could take a bit of a thing. Oh, there was something that I did need to modify. It's on the prefabs for the time crystal. One of these crystals was not okay. That one is down the center. That is good. Time crystal. It was the purple, right? Yeah, it's a purple. Yeah, it's a purple one. That is very strange. So the random rotation on that one. So let's move that one down. And I got the visual. No, still move down by a little bit more. And I've got, okay, the visual right there. And let me just move it up by a tiny bit. And yeah, okay, so I think the purple is good. Now the black, is this one good? That one is right down the center. That one is right down the center. Okay, so that one looks good. Then the big blue, that one also looks pretty good. Okay, so all of these I think are good. Okay, so I think it's time to do a nice little playtest. First of all, I just need to go on to, for example, this guy right here. And see, I actually want to use the other one. That does have an outline, does have a little bit something, so I do prefer that. So let me go into all these, modify all these to use the other one. That does have a nice little outline. And those are the ones. And on the game win also. Over here, also nice outline. Oh, I guess over here I could probably add my thanks for playing a game. I hope you enjoyed it. Grab one of these buttons, put on 0, 0. YouTube button. What do I say here? YouTube devlogs. Well, I guess technically these live streams are devlogs, I guess. So yeah. So watch how the game was made. Okay, I guess something like this might be interesting. So yeah, just nice YouTube button, just something super basic. So let's put it just up here. So just a serialized field, private of type button. of the nice YouTube button, and over here on private void awake button on click, add a listener, and let's add something. And over here on this one, let's go on application, open URL, and let me grab my URL. Go right there like this. Okay, good. So that's that one. Just drag the reference. So I need this guy to compile. So go ahead, please compile. And then that should do it. All right. Drag that one right there. And that is good. Okay. So I think for now, everything seems quite nicely. So, let us see. What multiplayer framework would you recommend? I mean, the only one that I've used is Netcode for Game Objects, which I'm a big fan of, so I will always recommend that one, but all the others are also great. I've heard great things about Mirror, I've heard great things about Photon, I've heard great things about Fishnet. All of those are great, so yeah. Basically, any of those can work quite nicely. Okay, so let's go ahead and play. Try and sign up to your website, but get stuck on validation. Well, the validation works. Sometimes what is broken is you validate, but it says you are not validated, but you are validated. So yeah, definitely the fix for that is just log out, log back in, and it should be correctly validated. As long as you receive the email and you click on it, then everything else should work. Looks like you have monitor with small resolution. What? No, I've got 1080p, which is more than enough. So yeah, I definitely don't need anything else. I definitely don't need 4K. I don't need the icons to be smaller. Nope, this is perfect resolution. I don't need to see any more. So yeah, this works perfectly fine. Yeah, it seems you're on time. Yeah, definitely on time. It's 10 p.m., which means that I've got 2 hours. So yeah, let me do some playtesting. It still annoys me how this is still throwing errors, but anyways, fine, whatever. Okay, so game rules. Was to move, scroll wheel to zoom. Makes sense. Place miners near resource nodes to gather crystals. Place a belt going from miner to a time machine to deliver crystals. Blue crystals grant more time, red crystals take away time. Buy upgrades to improve. Final goal, unlock all the upgrades and survive a decay of -100. Okay, let's play. Start by gathering red crystals and deliver them to the time machine. So let's gather those. Okay, I can still polish that, polish the placement of those. But yeah, so I can start gathering those. Gather that and gather that. So I can gather that one. Nope, I can't connect that one, so I gotta put it in there. I guess that is... Okay, that one showed up out of nowhere. I guess that is the one part that is not necessarily correctly explained, is the collisions of the belts. It might seem a bit tricky to figure out why they can't be placed. That's because they are colliding over there under the building, but yeah. There's no cost in miner. Nope, there's no cost to building anything. So the only cost is really just... you can't place them all together. You can only place them on certain places. You can place them on top of other things, so that is basically it. But yeah, let's get the blue crystals. So let's start mining some blue crystals. Okay, so I can place these 3. So that one goes like this and like this. This one goes like this. And okay. It goes like this and like this. And now the blue one, no, I can't really get there. The game actually gets, I think, maybe way too difficult. Just the fact that, okay, so I gotta get 40 in order to get the purples. Minus speed, I need 20 blues. Okay. It gets way too difficult because you can't overlap. So like this, I'm already using up quite a lot, so I need to use mergers and splitters. Otherwise, yeah. Tips for in-world buildings to explain how they work. I mean, hopefully they are I guess that's the thing. If someone does not place a belt, then they won't... Hopefully, since you started with just a miner in the belt, that should encourage people to, oh, you see a miner, you see a belt, let's try placing a belt. Again, this is one of those things that if I had time, I would make some kind of tutorial GIF saying, okay, place the miner, now place the belt, now connect the belt, and let it go. So, yeah, I definitely don't like that assumption. That is usually the assumption that I take. But again, I'm just thinking about the time that I have left, and I don't have time to do the thing that I want to do. Yeah, the merger is actually the main one that I want. So yeah, let's start gathering things. I need 50 50 of the blue ones. Let's actually disable one of these just to survive a little bit longer so I can get 50 of the blues. Oh yeah, and this little pop-up window, I wanted to polish that one up as well. I got 50 blues. I do got 50 blues, so I can afford the merger. So that's good. And the case start. Okay, I can start to afford that. That one needs to unlock the previous upgrade. And, that one needs to update as I spend it, but yeah. Okay, so now I can get the purples. So how do... Oh, I can't get the purples yet first, actually. So let me get a nice merger. Or actually, no. Actually, I was going to build the merger, but no. First, let me grab these. Okay, so that's good. So let me grab some purples. Let me start crafting some purples. So for purples, I need blues and reds. And actually, let me start crafting right around here. Let me grab a purple. Let me grab, actually, try to make 2 purples. Let me see if I can make them. Cinema printer. Oh, really? I saw the trailer for that. Looked fun. I wonder if that's good. Okay, so let me put a bound from that into that. But then... Oh boy, the game might actually be very... might be... I'm just thinking to myself, the game might be impossible without one more building type. Without something to basically go over things. Without that, the game might genuinely be impossible to play. I mean, not impossible, just I can't quite do it. Yeah, okay, that might be an issue. That might be an issue. The red line in the middle kind of suck. What, this one? Yeah, this one is, I destroyed so it doesn't actually go there. So, yeah. A short explanation of the icons when you hover over them with your cursor. But, like the crystals? Okay. Yeah, so basically the thing that I'm saying is impossible is, okay, so basically to make purples, I need blues and reds. But if I take this, if I connect the blue in there, okay, that works. But now this red cannot reach this point because there's no way to go over a conveyor belt. Yeah, right now there's no mechanic for going over things. So, I mean, I think the game is still playable, but guess that is definitely a negative one. Yeah, I can merge them and have them carry multiple types of things, but yeah, I mean, like this, it works. So this one is, I can come out of here and I'm gonna spawn some purples out of there. So that's great, but now I can't connect the red in there because if I connect the red, I gotta go either through here and then I can't go out with the purples, or I go through here and I can't because I can't pass through there. So yeah, bridge belt system, that would definitely be nice. Yeah, I guess, yeah, I guess that's one of those. Ah, crap, there you go. I guess it's one of those kind of like bugs that turn into features. In this case, it's not a bug; it's just missing one important thing. But I guess technically, sure. I guess technically that makes the game a bit harder, because yeah, because you can take this and you can grab this guy, and this guy can go all the way up here and all the way up here, and I can take, for example, a merger to combine two inputs into an output. So I can destroy, for example, this guy right here. You output reds in there, and now you output both them, and both them go in there. And yep, that is going to work. But yeah, I can't go through any of those. So for example, that one over there, that one is completely unusable. So I can't use that one whatsoever. Okay. So I can make, for example, craft blues. So I can craft a blue here. So let's demolish this one. And over here, let's craft a blue. And now out of the blue, let's go into here, and out of here, let's go, ah crap, I hate how the button shows up in front. Maybe I need to do something about that. But yeah, so for this, the blues can go into there. And yeah, so I guess let me erase this and just connect from this one into this one. This one into this one, yeah. Okay, so yeah, so that one is getting big blues. So I've got big blues over here being crafted. I've got regular blues, all of them going in. Over there, I've got reds going in, and over there, I've got purples being crafted. So the whole thing does work. But yeah, definitely, well, it definitely does become quite a big challenge, because yeah, you can't go over things, so you gotta plan out how exactly your thing is gonna be. It's definitely not a bug, it's a feature. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, those are going in. So I've got a bunch of purples, a bunch of big blues. Those are nice. Okay, so what do we need over there? I need 30 purples in order to gather the yellow crystals. And for this one, I need 20 purples and 20 of those. Okay, so I need quite a lot of purples. And the purples are actually quite heavy. So let me actually stop gathering reds. I've got enough reds for now. And that one is making purples. And this guy over here, the decay is coming down quite fast. So I really got to get that upgrade. And I really got to get more big blues. But this one is actually crafting more than fast enough. So the big blues are trying to hold on. But yeah, the purples go in and boom, they just destroy the whole thing. So yeah, lots of big blues coming in, lots of purples. So I go up to like 10 purples, 11 purples. Okay, that's good. That is good. So I can get the mining speed too, or I can get the time amount. Let's go with time amount, because I think that one is... Oh, that one is actually... So I can actually get both, I think. Yeah, I can get both. That's good. And for the decay speed, yeah, I guess I can go for that one. Yeah, underground belt, yeah, either underground or above ground, but yeah, that's the thing. Right now, definitely don't have time to implement that mechanic. So if I continue working on this, then I will do that. But for now, yeah, for now, I guess the game is just a little bit harder than I thought it would be. So yeah. So yeah, I guess that's kind of fun. Look at that, I'm getting a bunch of blues, a bunch of purples. Okay, nice. Because yeah, now it's starting off much higher, so it's living for quite a bit. Okay, so that's good. So I'm gathering quite a lot of things. Impressive job for only 2 days of work. Awesome, thank you so much. Sorry I couldn't... Hey, thank you for making that. I'm sorry you couldn't find a way to fix it, but yeah, thank you. And yeah, this has definitely been very interesting. Okay, so what do I want? I want 30 purples to get that one, so I just need 6 more purples. So let's gather 6 more purples. Oh boy, I'm definitely tired. Okay, let's gather a bunch more purples, a bunch more big blues, so that guy is only up. So yeah, I guess I gotta polish over here this little indicator. That is not quite looking as good as I would like it to. And then placing down buildings, that one still needs a bit more polish over there as well. We only have the drones from Total War Liberation. Yeah, you could have drones to lift it from one side to the next. That could definitely make it work. So I can get some yellows. So let's pick up some yellows. Let's grab these. No time crystal nearby. There you go. So I can grab some yellows. And now where am I going to drop them? That's the question. I guess I'll take this guy and merge them into that guy. So let's grab this guy. So take them from... Oh crap, that's the bug. I did see that bug once before. That's an annoying bug. That's an annoying bug. Yeah, because now that one is... Ah, crap. So I gotta fix that bug, but I don't want to fix it. Basically, when I demolish something that is connected to a merger, for some reason it does not open up that slot. So that is why now I cannot click on that slot. And now I can't even finish this. So let's go. I gotta lose so that I can basically connect that slot again. Wait, actually, yeah, actually I could do the opposite, so that works as well. Yeah, because I can do the opposite. I can connect this one to this one, and now this one go into this one. Okay, based on that puts that. Then over here I've got a bunch of yellows, so I can connect a bunch more yellows. And yeah, so I can connect all kinds of things. How can you lose on this game? You can't really lose. Wait, where'd that one go down so quickly? It's the reds. The reds are so expensive. Oh, it's not the reds, actually. It's the yellows. Yeah, the yellows are, boom, -10 for each yellow. Boom! That brings it down like crazy. That brings it down like crazy. Yeah, I'm getting quite a lot of yellows. Even though now the purples are not really coming in. Okay, so those are good. What else do I need? I guess I need some purples in order to make the miner speed. Make the miner mine a little bit faster, so let me actually break down. But now that I removed that one, yeah, there you go. So that's the bug. But why is that the bug? Ah, crap. Honestly, I can't think about it anymore right now. Yeah. I make more blues. I made more blues over there. So technically, I can connect more blues. So let me craft another big blue. Let me grab the miner from that one and connect that one from that one into that one. That is going to make the big blue. Then let me demolish that one. Let me make another merger right here. Combine that one, combine that one, combine that one. And there you go. So yeah, if you put a bunch of mergers, you can eventually get around that. Okay, so the big blues, those are being rotated in a bit of a strange way. They are perhaps way too big. So okay, so I gotta work on that. But yeah, so the big blues are being added. Mining speed, I need 50 purples. I got 43 purple. Oh wow, I got 1,000 blues. That's an impressive amount of blues. And over there, I got a bunch more big blues. So let me actually get even more big blues. So let me demolish this one as well. Make another merger. And for this one, go into this one, go into this one. And now let me make another miner. Grab some more blues, make some more big blues. And connect that one into the big blues into that. So yeah. So that way I'm spawning a mountain of big blues. And it would be nice to get a mountain more of... because yeah, even if I use the merger and the splitter, I'm trying to think if there's a way. And no, I don't think there's a way. I don't think there's a way. But yeah, look at that. All those big blues coming in. Getting 50 big blues, getting lots of those. Let me connect the yellows as well. Actually, I should probably be taking some screenshots so I can post on the store page. The itch page. So let me actually connect the reds, just have a nice little pretty screenshot. Ah, crap, but I shouldn't lose. So, like this. Yeah, I think this is a nice screenshot. So let me pause. Let me create something over here for the screenshots. Let me just screenshots up, make it like 1920 by 1080. Yep. So on this, let me go like this, put it like this, put it like this. Oh yeah, because I really gotta upload a build quickly. Oh crap, this bug, I hate it. It's not a bug of mine, so that's why it's annoying. What did I say? It looks great, thank you. Less than 2 hours to go, time to build. Yep, definitely time to build. Okay, the reds over there, the reds are so painful. I think I gotta, or it's not the reds, it's actually the yellows. Yeah, it's the yellow. Ah, crap. Well, I just messed it up. Yeah, I just messed it up. It's okay, I can rebuild. Thankfully, again, that's the thing, since the whole thing is, since it gets built automatically. Let me actually demolish that one. Don't deliver the yellows. Just put it like this. Get a bunch of purples over there, then take a screenshot. Yeah. Okay, boom, like this. Let me grab a screenshot of this. Then over here on screenshots, let me make a nice little screenshot. There you go, there's a screenshot of the game. Okay, so that's cool. Can I get a bunch more? Well, I guess that's the thing, all screenshots are going to look quite similar, right? I guess all screenshots are going to look very similar. So I guess this, maybe a screenshot of the upgrade tree as well. So upgrades. Okay, thing like this. It's like this. Okay, so I got a bunch of nice screenshots for the game, so that's cool. That's cool. You can only have one output from miner. Yep, that is correct. You can upgrade the mining speed, but yep, there you go. You get just one output. I can make mega blues. Oh no, I can't because I spent those. I spent those. Decay speed, I can upgrade this. I can upgrade a bunch of these. So yeah, this one I also have to upgrade that. But yeah. So let me make some mega blues. So actually I can, just demolish that one. Demolish all of these. Let me, crap, I didn't, forgot that. We save this live. Yep, all the live streams are saved, so you can go back and you can go see basically how I made this. Well, not this entire game because I didn't live stream the whole thing, but I did live stream, I don't know, maybe 60-70% of it, maybe something like that. So I didn't live stream quite a bit. Okay, for big blues I need quite a lot more purples. How come I wasn't getting the purples? Let me stop the reds, stop these, and I guess let me connect these as well. And put a merger over here, put down in there, put down in there, put down in there. So I get a bunch of blues and I get a bunch of reds. Yeah. Let me do a game jam. Well, I mean, last time I did a game jam was 4 years ago, so the next time will be 4 years from now, I guess. Why is the upgrade not allowed at any time? It's basically it's meant to be a sort of like incremental game, so yeah. So basically the round is this, and as this goes down, then it does that. Road to Vostok, that one is impressive. Like one of the most impressive games, and it's actually a game made with Godot. So yeah, that's definitely something, definitely very impressive. Okay, wow, it's amazing how with those crafting big blues, it's almost like impossible to lose. Huh. I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna lose, but yeah. I was gathering quite a lot of purples. That's good. Keep on gathering them. Oh wow. Oh boy, my voice is definitely, not my voice, my throat is definitely reaching the point. So I can still talk, but I get the feeling tomorrow is gonna be very painful. From Unity to Godot was impressive. Definitely very, very impressive. How to report that game from Unity to Godot so quickly? I don't know. That was something. Okay, wow, look at that. I'm actually getting quite a lot of purples. That is cool. Where's the win-loss condition? There's no loss condition. And the win condition is basically unlock everything and then try to survive. So it's right here, the game rules. Unlock all upgrades and survive decay of minus 100 seconds. So decay constantly increases. Yeah, I guess the decay of... Yeah, it should probably be minus 50 instead of minus 100, but yeah, so there you go. Let me get some mega blues. Alright, so now let's go. Let's craft some mega blues, which I haven't actually seen that. So let's craft a mega blue. So connect that one into that one, that one into that one. And those are going to make... Oh crap, that is the one thing that I missed. That is the one thing that I missed. How does someone know? How do they craft a mega blue? They don't know. They don't know. So yeah, it's over here. When I say crafting machine purple, I'm gonna have to say combine one red with one blue. Yeah, because the recipe isn't shown anywhere. So yeah, I gotta do the tooltip to show the recipe. And over here for the big blues and mega blues, these are way too big. But yeah. Okay, so look at that. That one converts tiny blue crystals into big blues into mega blues. But yeah, okay, so I do need that tooltip. But all of those, nice. Look at that, everything getting clogged up. It's so funny to see conveyor belts clogged up. That is definitely quite funny. Quite funny. Yeah, I'm gonna add for the tooltip over here, I'm gonna add the recipe underneath. Yeah, like it says here, it takes one input, converts into two. I'll just basically do that same thing, but for the other one. Okay, let's see, upgrades. What more upgrades? Can I make black? I can make black. See, right now, even I forget what is black. I think black takes purple and yellow, right? I think so. Do I have any more resource nodes? I don't have any more resource nodes. So that is tricky. Can I make more purple somehow? See, I just have one machine making purple. Okay, so I've got the yellows over there. And I've got the purples over there. This really is tricky. This really is tricky. Well, let me actually take the splitter. Okay, so let me try doing something fun. Put that one, and put that one. Okay, so that one is going to split the purples, one on each position. And then to make the blacks, I need the yellows. So I'm gonna find the yellow over there. I've got to connect all the way around here. All the way around there. So that is going to make the blacks, and then I guess I can merge them. Actually, I can merge them like around here. Actually, I can kind of merge them here. So let me actually get rid of these two because I don't need them anymore. And this one is going to output into that one. And this one, you're going to put the blacks in there, and you are going to put those in there. Are those the blacks? They don't look black. Why don't they look black? Are those black? Okay. Let me see. Where? Yeah, right here. Are these the black ones? Yeah, they are the black. But why are you not black? Oh, you're still using material 2. Okay, let me go inside the time crystal. Time crystal black. And on this one has to be using the black material. So material for black like this. Okay. So now that should make sense. The ones, yeah, there you go. Okay, now those are black. Now those do make sense. So I got blacks, I got purples, I got everything going on. And if I go, and now everything is nice. So yeah, that one is mining yellows, going in there. That one is making big blues, making yellows, making reds. That one is making both purples and that. But yeah, that's really it. The game is just very, very difficult. Yeah, very difficult considering how there's no way to go over conveyor belts. Oh, so that is something. But it works, everything's working. I'm currently gathering all resource types. Gathering blues, big blues, mega blues, gathering purples, blacks, then here I've got the yellows, here I've got the reds. Everything is working nicely, yeah. Everything is working quite nicely. Yeah, those tiny ones over there, yep. These are all looking quite nicely. That one is increasing. So, yep. Okay, what else do I need? Can I make some more of these? That's a question. Can I make some more big blues? I think I can, because I can definitely grab them from there. So I can make a machine for a mega blue. Machine for these, so split them, go into 2 machines. So let me make one miner. So this miner, you go, let me continue building this. So you go, you split, take this guy, then split, one goes in there, one goes in there. And then you take this input into this input, and then I've got a mega blue right here. Oh, that's pretty cool. And then I can demolish this guy right here, and this one is a merger. So I can merge between that guy and this guy, then connect this guy into that guy. And there you go, I've got a ton of big blues coming in. All right, awesome. So I'm almost about to win the game, so that's cool. Hey Jack, how's it going? Yeah, definitely been doing quite a nice amount of progress. Yeah, the game is definitely quite nice. Quite nice. Is there a timer for how long I have to survive to win? No, but it's right here. Here's the decay. So basically, the decay needs to get to -100. Well, first of all, get all the upgrades, then get the decay up to -100. And then when you do that, then you survive for 60 seconds and you win the game. So everything and survive decay of 100 seconds. Yes. I guess that one should be smaller. I guess the thing is decay of 100 seconds takes quite a long time to gather, because right now I still haven't fully picked up everything. Mirror is the timer hard to look at. What timer? These pop-ups are definitely very distracting. But yeah, the decay stat, that one is a bit hidden, so I guess that's the thing. I'm not quite sure how exactly can I show that some more. But yeah, it's definitely a little bit hidden there. Oh, look at all these yellows coming in. All these are coming out nicely. Yep, this one is made. Holy crap, that's a ton of big blues. That's funny. Yeah, I should probably stop taking in the regular blues. Out of time. Okay, that's good. And over here, is there any upgrades that I still don't have? I've got these. I guess I can unlock a whole bunch of these. And that one, I need 100 yellows. Okay, so I need a bunch of yellows, and then I need a bunch of yellows and a bunch of blacks. Okay. Maybe on top of the screen. Yeah, I was thinking of re-adding this also on the top. That could be good. So yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, definitely quite a few things that I can add, but for now, yeah, I think I'm just gonna go make a build, because yeah, my voice is really messed up. I think tomorrow I won't be able to talk at all. That's gonna be tricky. Was the blank background from the score? What score? Oh, the thing up here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, because that one was just a debug display that I added. It was not supposed to be like this. So, yeah. I guess that's the last thing that I won't polish, and then I'm going to consider the game done. Even though, yeah, it still needs a bunch of VFX on all these machines and so on. But again, that's always the thing. You can always keep improving. You can never stop. You can basically keep improving forever and ever. But yeah, with 1 hour to go, yeah, that's basically it. Okay, let me just. I just wanna win the game. So right now, let me just gather. Okay, I'm gathering a ton of those, and I need 100 blacks in order to be able to make it. So I'm just crafting just a bunch more blacks, which I guess I would need a bunch more crafting of these. Yeah. But yeah, I do like the game. I do think it's interesting. It's a nice, fun, mini factory automation game. I do think that is good. So yeah, I'm definitely pleased with what I've built here. That is definitely cool. Even though, yeah, the decay, I think I'm gonna put more like survive decay of 50, just because it takes so long to get to 50. It's gonna take even longer to get to 100. So yeah, I think that is one tweak that I'm gonna make. Yeah, because over here on the time machine, max decay, let's put just 50. And then basically the goal is to survive 50 and survive 50 for just like 60 seconds. And I forgot, where did I write that? In the game manager for just 10 seconds. Yeah, just 10 seconds on 50. Because yeah, over here, so because I'm going to unlock the decay speed 1 and 2. So after I unlock both of those, oh, that one is really expensive. Oh, it just requires a ton of power points. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. But it's submit time. It's 2 hours. So yeah, I gotta hurry up. I've got to hurry up. Okay, so I think I got all the blacks right now. So let me actually stop crafting more blacks and just go for the purples. So I just need 100 purples. And then wait for the decay to go in. Yeah, so look at that. So this is my time tracker thing, pretty fun. So yeah, today 15 hours of work. That's definitely a bit too much. So yeah, this is why game jams are not super healthy things, because yeah, working 15-hour day is not good. And yesterday was almost 16 hours. So yeah, basically started working at like 6:30. Yeah, 6:30 started working, and I finally went to bed at about 10:40. Yeah. And now today I started working all the way back at 6:25. Pretty sure I started working earlier before that. I guess this did not consider what I did previously to be work, but yeah, that's fun. That's fun. Okay, so I think I got enough purples. So I guess let me intentionally try to lose, because this one is only on for way too long. So let me intentionally try to lose. So stop receiving those blues, and yeah. Cyclone 2 free. There is a free tier. I've got the paid thing, but I don't remember what was the difference between the free and the paid. But yeah, the free one, as far as I remember, worked pretty nicely. It was just, I don't know, like tracking projects. I think it was something like that it did not track quite as good as I thought, or didn't have the specific. I don't know, but yeah, there is a free version, which usually works quite nicely. Oh, come on, I want to lose now, because I think I've got enough for the upgrades. Make the resource node change at a random position. That was the original goal, but then I decided, okay, I'm just going to save the positions every time, so yeah. Okay, unlock that one. There you go, so I've got all the unlocks. I've got everything. And now I just need to survive for this one to be at minus 100, which is the tricky part. Well, it's not tricky, it just takes a ton of time. Oh yeah, that's kind of the issue. What is the name? It is called Rise. Rise, maximize your productivity. If you want to do time testing, if you do like freelance work with like projects, this one seems to be a pretty nice tool. Pretty nice tool. Okay, that's the thing. It just takes quite a while, yeah. Because with the decay at max speed, at max upgrade, that means the decay is very slow. And being very slow means it's gonna take quite a while for the decay to go up to 100. Okay. Let's see how much it's actually gonna take. It's going to be listed on Steam. Maybe, I don't know. That's not necessarily the plan, or rather, in the beginning, it was just a game jam. But honestly, I'm enjoying the games. I'm enjoying the game. So yeah, maybe I'll keep working on this for like a week. Just polish up a few things and put it on Steam for like $2. Maybe, yeah, that could be interesting. Just a nice little mini incremental game. Maybe add some more incremental game features, and yeah, could be an interesting one. Yeah. Yeah, switching to minus 50 DK, yeah, that's the change that I've made, but I don't want to save just in case it breaks something, so let me actually wait for that. Yeah, so this one is going to take quite a while, huh? What's the third button after the pause button? You mean this button? That one is basically going to the next frame, so if you are stepping frame by frame, that is basically it, which honestly, I don't think I've ever used that button myself, but then again, I don't normally use like the debugger, which is where that would be sort of useful. So yeah. The decay is definitely going down way too slowly. I think I'll play around with that a little bit. Because the time decay increase per second starts at 0.5, goes 0.4, and at the end 0.2, that is way too small. Let's put it like at the end 0.35, 0.4246. Yeah, because that one being at 0.2, that one makes the decay super slow. If I let blues, the decay wouldn't rise faster. Nope, the decay is automatic just based on time. So yeah. So that one does the same thing. Maybe just speed up time at the end. Yeah, I guess I could have a button to speed up time manually. That could also work, because right now I'm pretty sure I've got everything done. Pretty sure I've beaten the game. Now I just have to wait for the decay to reach 100. And then I will see the awesome you win screen. But yeah. Oh boy, my throat is really messed up. Tomorrow is gonna be painful. Tomorrow I won't use my voice at all. I won't talk to anyone. I won't say anything. People, do you recognize in chat after this scene? Yeah, quite a few people. So yeah. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see if I'll do more regular live streams. Maybe, maybe not. Oh boy, this is definitely taking. Oh boy, am I really gonna wait? At the same time, I've waited this long. I don't want to wait. I don't want to quit right now. But yeah, it's only at 50, so now it's only gonna take something like 5 minutes more. 5 minutes looking at this, making tons of. So yeah, definitely. At least that makes sense. Definitely go for. Definitely makes sense to put that at -50 as opposed to 100, and definitely makes sense to make the decay go a little bit faster. Even though I'm actually losing right now. But after I get this, I can really just demolish the, over here, the one sending the blacks, and there you go. Without the blacks, without the purples, now with just the blues. Now I can easily handle pretty much any decay I can think of. So yep, basically like that. Okay, it's on -60. Just 40 more. Just 40 more. Ugh. Oh boy, oh boy. So I got all those. Look at this. Yeah, look at all that being built. That is fun. Oh, look at all these. That's funny. Let me actually stop sending that one, because that one is clogging up everything. So like this, those should be moving a little bit faster. Look at that. Those are interesting. Yeah, those are definitely moving quite a bit faster. Getting some big blues, getting some mega blues. All of those going in. All of those going in. -70. Okay, so just 3 more. Yeah, those are crafting lots of blues, lots of blacks, lots of purples. But yeah, really is the thing that without, you can't jump over. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes it for unintended difficulty challenge, which was definitely not intended, but yeah, I guess it works out quite nicely. Look at all those emojis. They're fun. Nice. Woo. Yay, party emoji. Okay. Tells a cool story. I didn't really have any cool stories, so I don't know. You think that setting a Steam page for a game when you are developing another game so you go gathering wishlist in between is worth? As did for total liberation? Yes, I would say that strategy probably is worth it. I mean, I didn't really do that strategy intentionally. I was just going to work on that game, then I eventually swapped into something else, so I didn't do it intentionally, but yeah. The more time you have to gather wishlists, the better. So yeah, if you work on a game, you put a game waiting for wishlists, and then you work on some other games, then yeah. So that can be a good strategy of gathering more and more wishlists, yeah. What time ending the Unity Game Jam? In 1 hour and 20 minutes. So I gotta quickly make a build, which I've already made a testing build, just to make sure that a build did not take like 1 hour to make a build. Nope. The overlay is broken. Well, yeah, it's it's only I've got a limited number of quotas, and basically I had the quota this morning as well. So yeah, right now I think sadly the overlay cannot quite work. Next project after the problem-solving course. Well, right now no big projects. Right now I want to just focus on videos, because I've got a billion ideas for tutorials that I really want to make, some standalone tutorials. So yeah, for now, not working on courses or big games or anything like that, at least until the end of the year. Nope, just making regular videos, and that's basically it. Does people sound drunk when they are tired? Yes. I probably sound a little bit drunk right now just because I'm definitely quite tired. Say thank you for the $10 course. Awesome. Taught me a lot, and I'm making my first small game now. That's cool. Oh, that's awesome to hear. So yeah, best of luck with your journey. That is definitely cool. Nice. Quick shader with 2 textures that alert gradient noise so you can make the ground more variant. Yep, you can definitely... Oh, look at that. It's on 100. So hopefully within the next minute, now it should say... Am I surviving? Oh crap, I might actually not be surviving. Am I not surviving? Oh crap, don't tell me that I'm gonna die at the end. Oh, if I die, oh man, please don't die. Please don't die. Oh, am I gonna die on the last moment? Oh crap, I might actually die on the last moment. Oh crap. Oh, if that happens, I'm not waiting again. Nope, I'm just gonna assume that the end win scenario works. Oh man. Am I gonna die? Am I gonna die? It's on 200. Oh boy. I think I might die before the 1 minute is over. So just wait in like 5 minutes and I'm gonna die. Oh man. Okay. Anyways, oh, win! Woo! Oh man. Oh, that was right at the end. Look at that. I had 80 left. That was close to dying. Oh boy, that was something. That was something. Epa ali. Opa. Opa, bebezinho. Já viste o jogo? Funciona. É, véi. Lindo. Oh, wow, that was something. That was something. Watch how the game was made. Does this work? Yep, this button does work. So that is cool. Only now I noticed that even the music apparently ended. Okay. Oh boy, so yeah, that was definitely way too close. But it worked. Okay, awesome. So, okay, I really want to go to bed, so let's quickly. That's it. That's a win. Let's make a nice build. So build profiles, make a simple build, and just make a simple Windows build right there. So make it, upload it, set it up, and everything should work fine. So definitely still a few things that I would like to polish, but nope. At some point, you gotta say that's it. And this is my point. I'm definitely very happy with what I've built over the past 48 hours, 50 hours, yet more than 48, because I started on Friday at 5 p.m., so it's definitely been more than 48. So let me just make a quick zip on that one. So call it no time to mine, 101, put it on that, and give it to this guy right here. The thing I've got to, how do I submit my project? How do I edit the project? Nope, that's not what I want. How do I edit the project? Ah, crap, that's not what I want. How do I edit this? I totally forgot. How do I edit this? How do I edit this? Oh, crap, how did I miss the button? There was a button over here to, like, edit. Oh, there you go, edit game. Oh, boy, I'm definitely way too tired. I can't see the button right there. Oh, man. Oh, that is way too much. Definitely time to go to bed. Definitely time to go to bed. Oh boy. Okay, so 100, get rid of this one. This is the old one, so get rid of it. And I've got 101 executable for Windows. Let's go ahead, let's save this. So there you go, that one should be working. So that's a page, here it is, downloadable. So I'm gonna make sure the download works. Is this button? Oh, it is supposed to work. It does actually work. Hopefully it does work. So I've got no time to mine. There it is. Let me unpack it. Let me run it and make sure that it is running. There you go. There's the game running. Does it work? No time to mine. Play and quit. Let's play. And the game rules. Okay, those are the game rules. Something, something, something. And there you go. Yep. I would say the game is indeed working. So the only thing is, are people going to know how to build the belts? I really hope so. Because, yeah, you just have to place a miner. And then if the person gets confused, they might think I'm going to use the belt, and then it shows that. So hopefully that is enough to guide the player in the beginning. And look at all the upgrades that you can get that you can't actually get in the beginning. But yeah, it works. Okay, so that's good. That's fun. That's fun. So go here. Let me refresh it. Just make sure the whole thing is working. I am logged in. Let's submit my project. And okay, so I guess I gotta publish the project. How do I publish the project? How do I publish this one? Visibility, make it public. Configure settings. Disable, nope, unlisted, nope, just like this, make it public. Okay, so that one is now public, so now I guess I refresh this one. Did it refresh? It refreshed. Okay, submit the project. No time to mine. Yep, that is exactly the game that I want to submit. Oh, share your experience with a survey. Do I have the energy to fill in a survey? I don't know, but yeah, I would say everything. I agree. Team size 1. Well, I got some crystals, but yeah, let's say 1. Most creative usage. Would you like to be considered? Nope, I didn't really use any of those, so nope. Are you a Unity employee? I mean, I'm not, but I am a Unity insider, so I guess just for thing I'll put this. I mean, it's not like I want to win any prizes, so yeah. Submit. Project has been submitted. Awesome. Is it? Oh, will be available after the jam's end. Oh, I want to. So how do I verify that I really did submit? Well, I can't see it, so I assume the submission worked, right? Definitely would be nice to have some kind of confirmation, so I'm not insane. It'd be nice to have some kind of confirmation because I can't find. Go to game page and I'll have a badge. Okay, thank you. Game page. It'll have a badge. Submission to the 20th anniversary game jam. So yeah, there it is. So here it is. So if any of you want to try it out, if any of you want to break it yourself, then go ahead. Yeah, the download, I verified it. It works. All this is working. Submitted. So I think that's it. Oh, I think I can finally go rest. I think I can finally go rest. Is it still minus 101? Oh, god damn it. Oh, I forgot to save this. Oh, I forgot to save and compile. So yes, I gotta make another version. Oh, just when I think I'm done, I'm not done. Let's go. Let's force a reload because yeah, I totally forgot to save this. So thank you for telling me. Who said that? I don't know who said that. But yeah, thank you, Sheila. Thank you for helping me with that because yeah, I did totally forget about that. I did totally forget about that. So let's make another build. Build profiles. Make another build. Same thing, same place. Then I gotta make thing. Oh boy, okay, get that one. I'm gonna make another version. I'll make another one, version 102. The best version, okay, make it, all right. Let me get this guy right here. Let me put this guy over there, edit the game. Let me upload it again. I assume that I just have to upload the new version and the latest version will get submitted to the thing, right? I assume so. Yeah, Unity encourages WebGL builds, but sadly, the thing that I use to highlight the sockets, that one does not work on WebGL. So yeah, so sadly, yeah, it has to be like this. It has to be just a Windows build. Otherwise, yeah. I mean, the WebGL build works. It just doesn't work that thing. So if you know that the sockets exist, then it is playable. But yeah. Okay, 102. So I'm guessing I don't have to resubmit it. I hope not. I hope it basically takes in the last version. Yeah. Okay. So I assume so. Otherwise, that would be silly. I just upload zip, should update. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah. No support for web GPU. Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah. That would be awesome. Yeah. Double chat. Yeah. Thanks all of you for being here with me. I mean, this definitely would have been. Oh, got a post already. Oh, thank you. This definitely would have been a much more difficult game jam without all of you here to keep me company. So yeah, thank you all so much for being here with me. So if it is there, one final reload. There you go, submissions right there. Oh boy, I really want to go to sleep. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it. I've submitted. I'm not missing anything, right? Submitted, submission to the game jam. The game is there. The build is done. Everything works. Everything's functional. I can play the executable one last time to make sure the whole thing works. I play. There you go. Hit on play. Everything works. I've got the game rules. I've got the miner. I've got the things. I've got the belts. I connect them. Everything works. Okay, awesome. Okay, so yeah. Oh, say, screenshot on page, right? Yeah. Can I add those screenshots? Because I did make, since I made these screenshots, I might as well save them, right? Okay, now what did I do? Screenshot 2, make a screenshot. And then for this one, screenshot 3. Yeah, thank you for reminding me for the screenshots. Since I took them, I might as well save them, right? Screenshot 1, let's save it. Okay, so I've got, save it. Save it, there you go. Saving all the screenshots. So let's go onto this guy right here, edit the game, and drag these screenshots. Where are the screenshots? There you go, that's a button to add the screenshots. So let's go inside this guy, inside the assets, inside the textures, put screenshot. Can I put on 3? I can put on, oh, come on. It's got a max file size. Damn it. Oh man, this is really, it's really when you're trying to do things at the last minute that everything gets messed up. Fine, let me make screenshots like 70% the size. Okay, so that's screenshot 1. Let me open up, so this is gonna be screenshot 2, so let me export 70% size, that's screenshot 2, save it, and finally, in this one right here, this one is screenshot 3. So export, save, screenshot 3. Okay, add the screenshots, add all 3 screenshots. Now does it work? Are you kidding me? Select the 3 megabyte file. Are these still 3 megabytes? They are still 3 megabytes? How is that possible? Wait, no, I didn't. What? Did I save them in the wrong place? Where did I save them? Oh crap, I'm saving on the wrong place. Oh boy, everything going wrong. Let's replace that. Replace that. Somehow I was dropping on the same folder as I do my YouTube thumbnails. So yeah, it really is. Okay, now it's uploading the screenshots. Now those are all, oh, actually I can move them up, so that's fun. So yeah, okay, save the page, and yeah, there you go, got screenshots. Woo, so we got screenshots of the game. No time to mind, screenshots, downloads. Oh, hey, thanks for all the kind comments. That is cool, thank you so much. Okay, so finally, I think that's finally it. I think I can finally sleep. I think I can finally sleep. So let me save it. I've got screenshots. Nothing else I'm missing, right? Logo on the page. I did add the logo, but for some reason it vanished. I don't know why it vanished because yeah, it's right here. So I don't know why the cover image, but yeah. Anyways, that's it. Yeah, definitely gonna go and rest because that's it. Any game that isn't signed with the consent certificate. Oh yeah, it does say the Windows Smart Screen doesn't like it. Yeah, it doesn't like executables. That's basically it. So since the executable isn't signed by anything, when it's a Steam game, it's signed by Steam. But over here, I can't sign it myself. So yeah, it does show that. But I assume you've seen me develop the game, so so you know the game isn't a Trojan. It's an actual game that you've seen me develop in real time. So hopefully that makes it okay to trust to ignore that warning. Okay, so yeah, I'm really gonna go rest. Nope, no quick playtest. Oh, no, no. All right. I am done. So that's it. Unity Game Jams. That was awesome. Okay, I'm going to rest. I'm going to sleep. So yeah, thanks so much. No, I can't talk. Thanks so much, all of you, for being here with me for these past 2 days, making this game. This was definitely quite a fun challenge. I hadn't done a live stream in like 4 years, so yeah, this was very, very exhausting. Working on stuff for like, what was it, like 30 hours, more than 30 hours in 2 days. So yeah, that was very, very intense. But yeah, I'm happy with the final project, and who knows what will come of this. But yeah. Once again, thank you all so much for being here with me. If you weren't all here with me, then I'm not sure I would have held on for this long. So yeah, thanks so much for all of you, and now I really do need to rest. So yeah, I'm gonna go rest. I hope all of you also rest. Maybe if all of you also joined the game jam, hope you also did something fun. Hope you also do something nice with your project. So yep, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy your rest. I will go to sleep, and I will see you all next time. All right, thanks everyone. Bye-bye. See you next time. Bye-bye.